entire time since you're 2 seconds.
Wow. You
Like,
started without me?
you were
Aw,
putting shit in,
yeah.
trying, like, you had to
I
get your con
was. Listen,
like,
for all the kids out there, if this is started already, always make sure you use lube.
And that is how we start episode 55 of Discord and Dragons.
Whether it's about cars, whether it's about your contacts, whether it's about anything in life that you can think of.
oh my god.
So happy.
Boy.
So happy of the choices I made in my life. Just so happy. Not rhetorical, not sarcastic. I am very happy with the choices I've made in my life.
I mean, you kind of roped us into this game together.
Yeah, I know, and I chose correctly.
You did. You did. You're not wrong.
I was gonna say, you two can't
what you're
complain.
You know what you're not? Wrong.
But I'm also not right. But that's mostly just talking mentally. But, you know, that's totally different.
You know
and I'm
what?
proud of that.
Yeah. I get that.
I'm fucking proud of that.
Yay for neurodivergency.
Oh my god.
I wasn't putting labels on that. I just know there's something up there, and I just go with it.
I mean,
don't question
I'm
it.
neurospicy, so...
Play a game of what's missing.
Um,
The mind.
don't say that while we're already on stream, because now I'm looking around. Now I actually have to look around. Is this right? Yes. Oh shit, my mic is spiking like crazy. Why?
Ilse, if you're here, I have a job for you.
Oh,
That worries me even more. Which job?
He knows. He knows what the job is.
It's good to know that I can sow paranoia with just a single word. No question.
Yeah. It's okay. All right. Let's get this show on the road. So first off, the morning after our last stream, we got a new follow. Zwyhammer9. I don't know who you are, but thank you for the follow. You guys are awesome. And
That's so fun.
and then about 20 minutes ago, we got another follow.
it's called Zweihammer.
Zwyhammer.
It's German.
I'm aware.
Like the
I'm not German, therefore if I mispronounce it, get over it.
Do you want to roll for stealth?
Our newest follow, which was 20 minutes ago, JCB9191. I don't know
I
who
know
you are.
him.
You do?
You know him.
Who is it?
That's Josh.
Josh. Hi, Josh.
Josh should be watching right now somewhere. I told him to comment and watch.
To be fair, we told Josh a long time ago to follow, didn't we?
Hi,
did.
Josh.
Josh and
so.
Cisco. Doesn't mean it's happened.
That is also true. I also told my buddy Sean, and I don't think he's watching either, but that's okay.
Give it time. They will come.
Game on.
You gotta let it cook.
If you
As the
build
kids
it, they
say.
will come.
As the kids say, let it cook.
Let them cook.
What kids?
Let him cook.
I don't know. The kids. I'm in my 30s now. I don't know what the kids say these days. Just felt the right thing to say.
I work with enough kids.
Hey,
Josh is in the chat. What up, Josh?
Hi, Josh.
Good buddy.
Perfect. You get to be part of the insanity.
Yep,
All
I had
right.
coffee today and plenty of sugar, so this is gonna be a fun time for me.
Excellent. Well, why don't you use that coffee and sugar, all that energy you got, and start us off, Megan?
Sure. So there's a cute little box that's under our DM there, and it says social media. You should check it out because we have all kinds of social media now. We have obviously we're here on Twitch as under Snarehead CJ. Jesus, Mary, we're doing great today.
Oh yeah.
We are also have an official YouTube now, just like within the last 3 weeks now. And CJ has been very good about uploading all of our previous episodes up there. We are at Discord and Dragons Gaming on YouTube as well as Twitter. Also, I don't know if anybody follows me, which if any of my friends are here, you should be following me. You just saw a whole bunch of things that I just posted up about following us on Instagram. And we're at Discord and Dragons on Instagram as well as Facebook. So you should come lurk. You should come lurk and say hi.
I can even safely say that next Sunday will be the final release of my everyday release until everything is up. So by next stream, we will be completely caught up on YouTube, and I will start the schedule of every Wednesday at 4 p.m.
Also,
Vostrovia.
I forgot to mention, if you want to watch our older episodes, like from session, I think it's 5, but it's session 1 according to YouTube.
Episode 1.
Yeah, you could find that on at CJ's main page, which is just CJ Orfino on YouTube.
Episodes 1 to 28 or 27 are all on my YouTube page, and both pages will have a playlist very soon that has the entire thing. This way you could just, no matter what page you're on, you will find all the episodes. It's all good.
And then I don't know if CJ's going to do this. I'm saying this like I'm some fortune teller or something, but maybe CJ will also have our one shots as a playlist.
Oh, of course I will.
Because we just did a 3-part series with Ilse, who I'm sad still isn't in chat. The fuck are you doing, Ilse?
Literally, as we left his house this morning, he was like, "I'll see you guys online later."
He's such a liar. He didn't show up last time either.
I know. I was so mad at him.
All out.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm calling him out. Ilse, if you see this, I have a job for you.
What's funny is I know where he was because he was texting me while we were on last week, and he was at karaoke without us. Would you believe that, Sam?
Like I
Good
The
lord,
bastard.
sir. Then how dare you?
I know, I'm so upset. Either way.
Oh, how rude.
Well, he did his one shot, and now he's like, "All right, I'm not needed here." And he
Yeah,
bounced.
Wait.
Oh, we'll be making him needed just for the fun of it, just to have him in chat.
Well, if this is your first time joining us, we have a few hashtags that we use throughout the stream. One of which has already been thrown out there, and that's Sonicam.
Hashtag Sonicam. Because our friend Sam here, in his words, lacks his privacy.
Well,
But we
he's
don't.
not going to have his privacy if we use hashtag Zenny in the USA. Because
That's another
we're
important
trying
one.
to get Zenny, our resident Canadian, down here so we can do a live sit down, and it's going to be really fun. So the more you blast Sonicam, the more that can also happen, and you should also blast Zenny in the USA.
Guys, if we can all sit in the same room, we'll have snacks. For all of us.
Yeah. I'm usually the snack mom of the group, so
Ooh.
Snack.
Snacks, and I can even make dinner just to have out in the snacks and food. We'll just do that.
Yes.
Some
love it.
drinks.
I'm okay with this.
I love it.
Beverage fairy,
Lauren could be the beverage fairy. Which is a dangerous thing if you leave beverages to Lauren.
Oh, I bet. Let's go. I'm down.
I will tell you right now, it's worse if I do it.
You focus on snacks.
Well,
I don't.
wait, hold on, Megan.
No.
Can you confirm how long you were wired on a pot of one of my coffee that I had? Just a coffee alone. I think it was 2.5 days.
Okay, let me just say this for the peeps. I'm super sensitive to caffeine. I've learned this over a course of time. Super sensitive to it. And Lauren made the strongest pot of Cafe Bustelo I have ever had in my entire life.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
because that's supposed to be made as espresso.
And
I
first of
mixed.
all, hold on. It's not even the best part. Lauren is like a necromancer in real life. All right, animate dead was a thing that happened.
What?
Gosh damn it.
Dead people? What?
Huh?
She sleeps with the dead? What?
Animate
Yo.
then.
No, that's necrophiliac.
Animate dead.
That's very different.
Oh.
That is why I call my coffee my resurrection juice.
Fair.
Damn.
Lauren's legitimately just a spell.
We here at Discord and Dragons do not hate or discriminate against anyone and their fetishes, but Don't
Yes,
do that with
we
the
do.
dead. Don't do that with the dead.
We do
There are
when
certain
it's
Respect
we
the
do.
dead. There's a line, and that is the line in the
And
dirt.
you
We
pause.
accept everybody. However, some shit you keep to yourself.
Yes.
No, we discriminate against you if it's illegal.
Yes.
If it's illegal and it hurts somebody.
If it's
Yeah.
illegal,
Sure.
we
Yeah.
discriminate against you. I'm sorry.
Yes. Agreed.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Sometimes physically.
Said what I said.
I can take care of that.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, bye.
But
Bye.
are you leaving?
Hi, cat.
No, Saka ran away. I was waiting for him to hit my dice again.
Ooh, what's that?
My Ulu knife.
Ooh,
This was a gift actually, just from my friends who went on a cruise in Alaska.
nice.
Nice.
We call that our band hammer.
That's the same.
You cut people off.
After a total derailing,
What else is new? It's the beginning of the stream. There was never a rail.
if you don't agree with something that CJ does, you can hashtag suck at CJ.
Aw.
True.
Most people don't
Or-
even do it for that purpose. They just do it for fun.
Or, ready? I'll just shoot myself in the foot here. We also have hashtag Ileana's boyfriends. We haven't had a boyfriend on stream in a while, so
Is that why you want Ilse back in the chat?
no.
Mr. Saturday
really
needs
why I
to
want
come
to
back, I
know.
see.
Mr. Saturday, Saturday.
That's if Ulharis and us cross paths. New hashtag. I love it.
Resurrection juice.
Oh, God. Oh.
Yeah, so if you guys think of any fun hashtags, feel free to throw them in chat. Okay, bye. I'm done
All
talking.
right.
Someone else talk.
Anyone have anything important to say or anything before we continue?
Speaking of
Gigamantis.
What?
What?
What the fuck just
Sam,
happened?
say that again.
Gigamantis.
God bless you.
Well, care to explain?
Gigamantis.
Gesundheit,
I'm just not going to question it. I deal with enough bullshit on this show. I just will not question it.
speaking of
Moving on.
resurrection juice,
Oh boy,
liquid death.
there you go.
Just
Murder
drink,
your thirst.
just drink straight fucking water.
That's it.
I drink
think
straight
you
fucking
do?
water. Do I have to be fucking to drink
That's
that, or
right.
is it on like? I mean,
I mean,
Hey.
I don't think I can do a lot of things, but drinking
Zeddy, you
straight-
opened the door wide open on that one.
Yeah, usually it's you.
Oh my god.
What's that, Lauren? You can't drink straight?
No, drinking straight. This is where I draw the line.
Oh boy.
Oh man,
I can do many things.
I just do the do. That's all.
Hey man, liquid death at least helps cut back on single-use plastics by using aluminum cans that are recyclable. So,
There you go.
also,
I just go to the doctor.
guys, feel free go donate to one of the Maui relief foundations because the entire island basically burned down. I think, if not a
Oh,
big.
shit.
Oh, it
I
did?
did not know about that.
You
Okay.
guys didn't know about that? Oh, there was a huge wildfire over in Maui, Hawaii. So if anybody watching is planning a vacation to Hawaii in
Don't.
the near future, cancel it because they need all the resources that they can because thousands of people, I don't know if it's millions, but many people have been placed out of their homes.
Mm.
Hotels are putting people up. They need the natural resources. If you were planning to go, cancel your trip, donate the money to relief funds, please. And
Sounds
you.
good.
A good resource for that if anyone follows. Oh my gosh.
Jason Momoa.
Thank you, Jason
There you
Momoa. I kept thinking of his Instagram handle, and I'm like, that's
Try-
not it. Jason Momoa. He has many links. Because he's a native Hawaiian, he has a bunch of links on his Instagram for reputable donation places for the relief funds. So
I will post
You should
them
check
on
it out.
our Instagram.
Excellent.
yes,
Please do. Just out of curiosity, just because we're talking about wildfires, Zenny, is Canada still on fire? Oh my god, are you serious?
Fires
Holy
are
shit.
not, under control yet.
Holy
Well,
shit.
that, and didn't it start at the beginning of the wildfire season?
Oh.
Got a long. Oh,
So
Oh.
donate to Canada.
Donate to Canada too.
Hell, donate to us, because I'm just a poor boy from a poor family.
Fly me over
He's
to
just a
the
poor boy
ESA.
from a poor family. Spare him his life for his.
From this monstrosity.
No one-
Monstrosity.
I was gonna say no one's gonna jump in on this.
Easy come, easy go.
Let's go.
Will you let him go?
No. We will not let him go.
How did we go from Shrek last time to now to Queen?
Because
I
Freddie
mean-
Mercury is the goat. Like,
True.
Why are you asking?
I don't know,
Yeah,
Sunny.
Jenny's got a point.
I don't
Why are you
know.
even asking?
like,
I don't know. It's stupid of me. I know.
CJ, you know how this works.
Yeah, I know.
of you.
I'm so sorry. I learned my lesson. I won't ask questions anymore. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh boy.
Exactly. Anything else anyone wants to throw out there before we get a move on?
Moving it along. God damn it.
Smell your wood?
Ah,
Wormwood Gaming. That's it.
just another reason to throw hashtag Zenny in the USA, because Wormwood doesn't deliver to Canada. So if we can get her into Canada, we can get her something from Wormwood.
Although I will say, I feel like we should no longer say "smell your wood" just out of respect to people.
We respect people.
Not you, but yeah.
Well, that's what I was. Okay.
Well, the reason I even say that is because Brian Foster was the one who started saying that.
Okay, let's cut that right there. Just
Oh,
done.
No more Wormwood. We still love you. Don't worry. But I'm just gonna stop saying "smell your wood."
Yeah, we can.
had no
That's something we can very easily walk away from.
Absolutely.
That's fine.
Ah,
Oh,
We'll make our
everyone,
way from that.
everyone, be nice to the people around you. There is no reason to be an asshole to people. Just be a good person.
Kindness costs nothing. You
Being an
bet.
asshole to them in jest or in fun is one thing, but just don't be an asshole.
good
Don't.
woman.
Yeah, be good.
That is an amazing mug, Zenny.
do better.
Oh, especially what was Ashley's nickname? Pool Hall Johnson. What?
Pool Hall Johnson.
And you decide to be cruel to her. Oh, you're just asking for an ass whooping. Forget the hundreds of thousands of fans that might be knocking on your door. All right.
Anyway.
Yep. Moving along. Anything else?
No, I think you should get the show on the road before we derail again.
I was gonna say Andrew already threw me off because I was thinking more. Move along, like I know you.
And that's the generational gap, guys.
Yeah.
Generations got nothing to do with it. Mine was from
kidding.
a local band from the town I'm from.
There you go.
They were called the Cutoff Frequency. I believe that came out in like 2007, 2008. So
Andrew and I aren't even that far apart in age, right? Aren't you like 3 years younger than or older than me? 3 or 4? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
It was a joke.
We don't make those on the. We're completely serious on this show.
No, we're super serious. We are a serious broadcast.
shut up.
There you go. Oh God.
I loved Family Guy until I realized that one of the main characters is Meg, because everyone in creation.
So what you're telling me is people are comparing you to Mila Kunis?
No, they
Meg.
just say, damn it, Meg, and shut up, Meg, all the time.
But again, that's the perfect reply. You can be happy that they're calling you Mila Kunis.
But no, so especially in college, I used to walk. My hair was shorter, so my hair would rest against my shoulder. It was a very similar haircut to Meg Griffin, and I always used to wear a beanie because I was still like a recovering scene and emo kid. So
Recovering?
I consistently wore a beanie.
There's no recovery.
There's no getting out.
This is
I
this is
fell into the typical millennial beige for a while. The sad beige people, I became one of those for a little while. So it's been full circle.
If you say
isn't
so.
a phase, Mom.
The lifestyle. 'Cause I got your picture. I'm coming with you, dear Maria.
Once
coming
again,
with
songs
the
that you
snow.
can't hit the note for, and you pull it out of nowhere
Hey,
all
I'm getting
day.
better every time. I'm getting better every time, man.
Careful, CJ.
Yeah, that's right.
About yours.
That's right, Sam. You tell them.
What'd you say, Andrew?
I said, careful, CJ. We can talk about the notes you can't hit either.
Oh, I'm very aware of the notes I can't hit.
So is everybody who follows your Instagram.
Oh.
Okay.
Don't.
Yeah,
Uh,
Thursday night just got into a brawl night. Okay.
Thursday night is fine for me. I scream and rap. That's my biggest thing.
Yo, let's just start this shit before it becomes a full-on fight club.
Just remember, Sam, I know where you live.
No.
So do I.
Samuel. Samuel.
Yes.
You know the first rule of Fight Club.
No one talks about Fight Club.
Exactly. So why are you bringing it up?
Okay. So let's get on with that. So, for the first part of this recap, I'm gonna refer to our lovely player Lauren, because a lot of last session was smut based.
Bruh.
Where are you going with this?
No, it wasn't smut. It was friend fiction.
That's where it always starts.
I gotta watch this Bob's Burger episode now.
This is where it always starts, and then we get, a couple chapters in. So we started off with you guys making your way through the forest, trying to make sure you're on the right path, not being followed, this and that. And Dinah decided to open up the book for the first time to see what she would get. Lauren, do you remember what was found in that book?
A throbbing member.
Well, you see,
Not yet.
We didn't get to that chapter.
in the girthy 6-inch book was a lot of campy scenes. Within it, we learned that Sony's hands are correct in their observation, as well as in the book that they are well weathered and well worn from ages of use. You can assume he is good with his hands.
True.
What?
Many a note was taken into that book.
Dear Lord.
And while Sony is aware that this book is about him, he is unaware of the contents and has have been able to open up the door of saying, if you need to know anything that would probably help with the history of this book, please just ask.
Aw.
And you did.
And Sony has opened the door for Dinah to create notes.
Oh my god.
And there is an entire page of notes so far that you've taken as a reference. Or,
Of course.
in your own words, a correction to certain things as well.
Observations
Of course.
and instructions in the margins to be dealt with later.
You did realize at one point during your travels that you were being followed just a little bit by a few unnatural squirrels up in a tree. And after a little bit of maneuvering and what should I call this?
It depends on
Ileana opening up a little bit about what she may or may not have experienced once in her earlier life. We don't know what's true and what wasn't.
hashtag Ileana's girlfriend?
We should just change it to hashtag Ileana's partners.
Ileana is canonically bisexual, so
And you guys were told via 2 arrows being shot at you with notes on them that Ileana's posturing didn't mean anything. And
who said I was?
you guys would not be followed. So you went along your way a little less concerned, a little more worried about getting to your destination, and found a more recently made friend, the robber who tried to steal from Max, who was curled up on a tree, crying his eyes out because he could not figure out where the fuck this guild was. in trying to calm him down and moving along, just when you were getting close to the guild, Max noticed through his spell that there was someone in fact still watching.
Dun, dun, dun.
And with some clever maneuvering on a few people's parts and trying to keep the mouth shut of your new bandit friend, you were able to capture, threaten, and be pissed off by a member of the Bladed Leaf, who basically told you, you will release me because if you harm or kill me, the rest of the Bladed Leaf will be after you. You did let him go. He is walking away currently. And that is where we left off, with you guys allowing him to walk away and starting to head in a different direction. I will say we are still in the same spot. So he is still within view, and you guys are still walking a certain direction. Any decisions made will still be within that same time frame.
Cool. I'm going to go on high alert and observe everything as we continue making our way back to the guild.
I will say he also told you he was the only one, to which there was an insight check, and it didn't seem like he was lying.
Yeah, well,
It never does.
Just throwing that out there.
I know, but I'm going to, as we make our way through and as Ava leads us, I'm going to, yes, go ahead and with my whatever perception check I roll, keep an eye out for anyone continuing to follow us.
Okay. We did forget one thing for anyone still in chat. If you are planning to leave before the end of the stream, make sure you throw into the chat your vote for which of our players deserves an inspiration die for next, or an inspiration roll for next session. I believe this one is Dinah who has it. So your vote always counts, no matter what time you leave in the stream. As long as you put it in the chat, I will write it down and mark it. So make sure you just throw in just the player or the character's name in chat, and I will mark it. Yes, quack, quack, motherfucker. Exactly. All right, go ahead.
21, 22, 23, 24. That was a 25 on perception, by the way.
Oh, I never asked for a perception yet.
I know, but I'm just throwing it out there.
Ahead of the game.
We still see him?
Yes, he is still within view. He is not hiding himself. He is walking away.
Cool. I'm going to turn to the group and internally say, I'm going to follow him real quick, and I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Ooh.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk away.
Oh boy.
We could take a break here.
Good
before
idea.
we keep going.
Good
I'm
idea.
saying that, I'm assuming this is externally.
Yes.
Okay. That sounds fine to me. At least figure out what direction we need to go in.
Okay. Max, real quick before they continue their conversation, I would like to know the pace you're at and how you are following.
I'm following on foot.
So you're literally just walking behind him? Okay. Roll me a nice perception check to keep an eye on your friend.
Perception check.
Yes.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. That was a dirty 20.
Ooh, okay. So you are keeping an eye on him. You are following in his every footstep. Okay. So to those of you guys sitting and taking a break, what do you do?
We're just gonna. Well, I'm just waiting for Ava to point us in her direction and for Max to get back.
Okay. So currently you're.
I can still hear you.
True.
For the time being.
Well, it's up to a mile.
So the rogue that you guys picked up, or the bandit, sorry, he is currently hyperventilating on the floor after everything that just happened.
Okay.
I will cast Calm Emotions.
What do I have to roll for that?
It is. Let me pull up. I am unprepared. I am so sorry. Calm Emotions is a charisma saving throw.
That is a 4 total.
And he fails.
Found
So
his
he
dumb
starts. I'm sorry.
Said I found his dumb stat.
So he
No.
slows down a little bit in his breathing. Just
Easy, buddy. It's okay. It's all right.
a lot just happened.
A lot did just happen, and that's okay. But
I'm still confused, but is it okay
I'm
to
gonna-
talk about the guild right now?
I mean,
don't
probably
do
not.
that. No. Because,
But- If you're going to continue on with this profession, then you might want to
steal yourself.
learn to take things in stride.
A lot
You don't-
happened.
Yeah. So, you know what? Just be a quiet observer at the moment and just take it all in and let it go like water off a duck's back, you know? Chill.
Because they're water resistant.
I get that. I just never heard. You know what? I will quietly observe. Okay, sure.
No, it's all good. You know, Sweet Pete, you might not want to insult somebody's intelligence. You might rub somebody the wrong way.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Okay. Ileana's just gonna like shrug at you.
Back to Max.
I will internally say, because I don't want to offend him further. Well, frankly, when someone doesn't show much intelligence, I'm going to insinuate that they don't have intelligence until they prove it otherwise.
Internally. Ouch.
Internally, it's probably more wisdom than it is intelligence. He knows what a thieves' guild is. He just doesn't know not to talk about it.
He hasn't learned the first rule of Fight Club. I will say internally.
Ileana knows what Fight Club is.
I was gonna say,
Internally.
Max, like you
No
don't.
one has asked me what pop culture references I actually know.
You said
Internally.
things like Robin Hood and Sherlock Holmes.
Listen, Ileana had some time. She wasn't out working while her roommates were.
So a mooch of the state.
So Max.
I'd like to point out that I was here illegally.
Good lord.
Hashtag build the wall.
It's a portal. There's no need for a wall.
Hashtag close the portal.
Hashtag close the portal. Oh, that's after that whole prequel story of you guys trying to get it back, and now hashtag close the portal. You had the chance to do it. Oh.
It would be a very different game.
Oh yeah. Oh, this would have all been very different.
Oh boy.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay, Max.
Yeah.
About 3/4 of a mile down the path, this man stops. He puts up a mask from below his collar, puts up his hood, and jumps and starts in a very Ileana-like fashion up a tree and starts to move a little more gracefully.
Okay. Which direction?
Up, because he's going up a tree. He's not moving in any directions yet, but he's just going upwards. After a good 45, 50 seconds, he starts to lose. You start to lose view on him because he's going up high enough that he's blending in with the shadow of the leaves and everything from the top canopy.
Right, Naruto.
And
Well, work. Oh, I almost want to be a dick.
Oh boy.
It's concentration though, so
I mean,
ability.
do what you're gonna do. We're not around
Yeah.
you, man.
No, but I would lose my invisibility because I would
Wow.
cast a spell, and I was gonna hex him and give him disadvantage on either his athletics or acrobatics checks as he's trying to make it through the trees right now.
Are you? I have to ask this. Are you in game sitting and thinking about this?
I'm watching him, so whatever I gotta do to try and keep an eye on him.
Well, I'm asking if as he gets out of view and he's still
Mhm.
climbing, is Max himself debating in his head if he's going to do it or not?
Yes.
Okay. After about 30 seconds, when you lose view of him, very odd, but a dog starts climbing down from the trees and jumps and lands not in the same spot, but around the same area that you've been standing in that he walked up in, and shakes it off a little bit and starts roaming the path.
Internally, I think he just turned into a dog. Dogs don't usually climb trees here, do they?
Internally.
No.
No, I don't know dogs in any region that can climb trees.
Well, depending on their claws and how well they are exertful, then maybe.
I'm gonna look at Sony. Do you see what kind of trees these are? There's no grips. You have to get a running start just to reach one of them. And
Okay,
that's if you're lucky to not slide down the bark.
so essentially he climbed up a tree, and then a dog climbed down from the same spot. It's a little weird, and I can't guarantee that it's him. For all I know, he switched places with somebody else. So keep an eye out. This may be one of his partners.
The dog does
I'm-
seem to be walking away from where your group was.
Okay.
Internally, what kind of dog is it?
It is a border collie.
Border collie.
Ah, fast little fuckers.
Yeah.
CJ,
Yes.
did we, I don't know, ever get a description of what this guy looks like?
You never asked for one. You
He was
gave a
face to
small
face
one.
with us, so
Yes.
we know what he looks like.
Yeah. I do remember telling you he was a Kalishtar.
that's
he
about
does-
as much as we got.
He has shortish black hair, so not like buzz cut, but like pretty short. Black hair. I would say very average build. Not like too muscular, not big, not too skinny, just very plain. Clothes same as the guards of the Bladed Leaf in the village, just a little, I don't want to say tighter, but like not as bulky, I would say. So probably lighter armor, more maneuverable, easier to stealth around in. And then I believe I said he had a couple daggers on him.
Yes.
And he had like a bladed leaf tattoo or something on his
Yes,
collar?
it was
Yeah,
it was under his collar. He like moved it to be like, yeah, look.
Cool.
That's what I remember of that.
Yeah, that's
Internally,
the only thing I
A
remember.
little chunk of his hair though, because I took some.
I know you did.
Little chunk.
internally.
Yes.
He also climbs a tree a lot like Ileana does. If that helps.
So he's a fast fucker internally.
Yes.
Internally. Well, I'm not the only one who exclusively climbs trees. I just learned how to do it with the monks, but considering that there's a temple of Soen Den, I wouldn't be surprised if he is a proprietor of them, or at least a follower.
Or there were like 6 other gods in that temple that he might be a proprietor of. And that Soen then might not have the only
Monks.
hold on monks.
Oh, no, they don't. It's part of the physical teaching when you're in one of their monasteries. It's just, it comes down to that. But anyone can learn it. It's not exclusive to just monks.
Considering I think he just turned into a dog, he seems to be a little druidish.
Funny, he didn't look Jewish.
Gesundheit.
Druidic.
I know. The Spaceballs reference came into my head, and I just had to blurt it out.
A Jew? Here? Where?
Continue. Sorry.
No, a Jew. Bless you. Yeah, so monk druid?
I mean,
So, considerably a monkey.
wow.
No. Yeah, no. No, because he's a dog.
I think it's internally. I think it's because they're not native to this region.
That's racist.
What?
I don't know.
I just fucking breathed wrong and it just hurt my rib.
Oh no.
Take it easy.
I did that the other day.
Oh, that sucks.
Stop falling apart, y'all. Damn.
Oh my god.
Hey, shit happened to everybody, man. One of my students, he's only like 17 years old, and he sneezed wrong and threw his back out.
I've
So,
done that.
I mean, that's...
Damn.
I do that on a daily basis. I step the wrong way and I could throw my back out.
Same.
We're getting old, guys.
Perks of having 3 herniated discs.
Ooh. Yep.
Um,
Yep, that'll do her. All right. So back to the fantasy world where we don't have these problems.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Max, do you make your way back?
I will keep following the dog. Actually, I'm going to stay in this position. And
Okay.
I want to know, I'm going to keep an eye out to see, A, if the dog turns around and heads back to the campsite, or if my suspicions of him switching places with somebody are right, and I hear movement from the tree again.
Give me another perception check.
Fair point.
Same thing, dirty 20 again.
Nice.
Hey.
You do not hear or see anything from the treetops, and the dog seems to be walking in the opposite direction of where the rest of your party is.
Okay. I will hang here for a little while. I'd probably say a good 30 minutes.
Ah, okay. Well, then back at the group. 5-10 minutes has now gone by, and you have not heard any more from Max. Are y'all just gonna sit and wait to hear back?
If the band, if our boy is willing, or don't remember his name at the moment, Micah. If Micah is willing, I will play a game of cards with him.
He'd be
Since
willing.
We're not moving anytime soon.
He'd be willing.
Okay,
Anything to get his focus off of the bullshit that just happened to him.
sounds good.
About... Go ahead.
I'm gonna still keep an eye out.
Mm-hmm.
So just
So now
making
roll me
sure
a
that there's
perception
not-
check.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that there's not a secondary group
Can
still within
I
the area.
can I give her advantage? Because I was
Yeah.
planning on looking around as well.
Absolutely.
I will take your advantage. That was a natural 20
For what,
because
30
mine
something?
was a 7. So I'll take your advantage. So that was a natural 20 for 26.
Okay.
And I will. Oh, I moved that too quickly. Shoot. Do you still want me to send a picture in?
I mean, I believe you. It's fine.
Okay. I moved it. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Could be.
Okay. So, I'm glad you rolled this high this time.
Mhm.
Because 20-ish minutes in, you guys are going to be on the lookout while the two of them are playing cards, and Sony, I'm just assuming you're just chilling. Sam?
Sam.
What
Playing
what are you doing something?
No, why?
No, you're just chilling?
Yeah.
In the
Okay.
game.
Not you specifically. Sony doing something?
I thought we were taking a break.
That's what I'm asking. Is that what Sony's doing?
Are you sitting petting the wolf? Are you
And what are you
tinkering?
doing
What are
while
you
we're waiting
doing?
for Max?
Petting the wolf.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
Samuel high right now.
No, I kind of dozed off a little bit. I don't know. I moved a lot of stuff today.
Brohim, get some sugar into your system.
Ugh.
Run some resurrection juice straight to you.
No, I'm good. I like to have my sanity in one piece, please.
Go ahead, Andrew. Say it. I see it running through your head.
What? Say what?
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. So let's get back to what I was saying.
Yes.
So about 20 minutes in, you still haven't heard from Max, and both of you, with that advantage together, will notice that the sky above you is starting to cloud up. And I say it that way because the clouds started to come from just about nowhere. And there are no clouds around it either. It's directly above your group.
Internally, we may need to keep our heads up. Storm clouds overhead just appeared.
Internally, should we look for shelter or something?
And as you say that, a light will come from one of the storm clouds, directly in the middle of all of you.
Oh shit!
From the light, from the storm cloud, you will hear, "Ah!" And someone will be falling from the sky.
Oh,
Can you read-
Jesus Christ.
Directly
I-
through. In this one beam of light, he is just falling.
How
Okay.
fast is he falling?
Oh shit.
Fast as if he, like, got pushed off of something.
Can Ileana deflect missiles?
Not one this big!
Shoot. I'm going to parkour my way into a tree real quick and try and meet him halfway through the foliage to try and catch him.
Roll me an acrobatics check, I guess, for you.
If you're starting from the ground, I can probably give you a guidance for getting
I'll
up
take-
that tree.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll allow it. It's fine.
Acrobatics. Ooh, that's really good.
I would say, Ava, you definitely see her. You see her get into that stance, like, I'm about to move, and you, like,
Yeah.
here you go!
Yup.
That's a 27.
Okay.
Yo.
It was an 18 plus 7 plus 2 on the guidance.
So you definitely meet him. Now, the unfortunate thing is, as you run and jump off the tree, something else comes down from the light. This one less loud and less alive. It is a short sword that just happens to be coming straight down. And it meets him before you do.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Ileana, I'd like you to roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Sure. Dex Dave. That's not super fantastic for me. That'll be a. Oh, that's a 19. 12 plus 7?
Yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah, that's a 19.
So mid-air, you go to catch him, and it just pushes him a little bit faster. And unfortunately, you go to reach for him, and he just plummets a little faster.
I'm going to allow myself to drop into a full fall.
Well, the dex check was so you could fall safely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you land pretty fair.
Hi, Dad.
Hi.
Hi, sir.
All right.
Hi, Bill.
Oh.
He says, hi, how's it going? Sorry, I had to-
Always love having visitors. I hope you enjoyed it. As you land and everyone looks over, the man is currently on the ground. Let me just roll something very quickly.
Cast Featherfall.
So
I'm
as we were
6
falling,
points
I
of
would have
damage.
yelled internally to Dinah to be ready.
Oh, she was already aware because her internal thoughts was, Jesus Christ, it doesn't stop. This is a little on the nose, the rain cloud over the head.
So, at the bottom of the light, between your group, the man is now laying with a short sword in his back, bleeding out, but still alive.
Fuck.
I would like to stabilize it
I would
to
like
try and stop the bleeding.
Roll
without
me a medicine
removing-
check.
I would also like to assist her with my medicine check as well.
Are you also rolling a medicine check, or are you giving her advantage?
How much medicine do you add-ons do you have?
For medicine, it's a +6.
I have a +6 too. You know what? I'll just give her advantage, just to, yeah.
Okay, so you have advantage on the medicine check.
Okay.
While she does that, after Ileana lands, she's just gonna keep looking up to make sure that there's nothing else coming down.
Okay.
Nothing
so
else is coming down, but the cloud and the light have not changed.
That's a 24.
Hey.
So you are, without a doubt, you look at this and you go, I can patch him up. I can make this okay.
And as I do, I'm also going to give him a little bit of healing.
Okay.
Before you do, can I remove the sword from his back?
I would
No.
say she gets to you. She gets to him first.
Yeah.
Um.
You're gonna heal him with a sword in his back?
Here's the thing when it comes to puncture wounds. That is the thing that's keeping that shit closed.
I know that, but you're gonna use magic to heal him, bro.
I mean, I'm kind of on a different.
There's that as well.
I'm like in between because like we are in
There-
a magical world and like real life applications like.
Yes, they do.
So, like, order of operations, stabilization comes before the magic, and then we can remove the sword.
I was above table. I was just curious.
Okay, because I was about to say, if this is in character, Dinah's gonna tell you to fuck off and let her do her thing.
No,
Fair.
Ileana has a British accent, and I do not.
So, Max, just for your sake, because you're chilling out by that tree, all you would have heard is Ileana internally freaking the fuck out and yelling for Dinah to prepare something. And you would have heard the thing about the cloud and can look over and see that something's happening.
Would I have heard that?
Internally.
Were they doing that internally, or were they doing it externally?
She said internally.
Okay.
Internally.
That's why I said it.
Internally. What the fuck?
Internally, it's raining men with swords in their back.
Hallelujah.
Internally. At this point, I just want to get the fuck to this guild. Why do these things keep happening to us?
Why the fuck? Internally.
So, as you're doing this patchwork, Dinah, roll me a religion check, please.
Also, Sam, you're really far from your mic and it's hard to hear you, just so you know.
That's the shit again. Hold on.
Religion is gonna be a 16.
Excellent. So as you're doing the patchwork and as you're stabilizing him, and even as you're healing him, in fact, especially as you're healing him, there is a strangely there's a strange aura coming off this sword. Feels pretty holy. If you know what I mean.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
this
I'm gonna
sword's
give
so guy.
him 1d4 plus 3, so I'm only gonna cast Healing Word at first level.
Okay.
So that is, I rolled the die. I just accidentally clicked the thing so that it would run. So I don't know if that popped up.
So you're giving a first level healing word?
Yep, first level Healing Word, and
Roll 2 dice for this instead of 1.
okay.
So you're only using a spell slot for level 1, but you are getting the healing power of level 2.
Dope. That is gonna be a 10 total.
Okay.
Is our stream frozen?
No.
No.
Oh. I'm dumb. Please ignore me.
You're not dumb.
Speak
You're
kindly to yourself. Or else.
Damn. Normally, I'm the one telling people I'll smack them with positivity, but wow. Yours just sounds more threatening.
Exactly, it's threatening optimism.
I love it. All right.
Aggressive positivity.
Yes. And with the healing gone off, I will then start extricating the sword from the guy's back.
So you touch the sword.
Yes.
As you touch the sword, for a brief second, as you touch it, a whole bunch of images appear in your brain of just everything your grandmother used to tell you. Every story, every prayer, everything pops into your brain. Or who was it, your aunt or your grandmother that
My auntie.
your aunt, sorry. I'm sorry, my fault. Your auntie.
My auntie.
And you just you hear her voice just barely. Just it's very faint. And as it happens and you kind of shake it off and you're holding this sword, on the blade, the same symbol as your holy symbol is now emblazed on the blade. I would actually like you to roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
Oh, your turn.
Yes. Wisdom saving throw is 16.
You shook it off just in time that nothing changes about you.
Okay.
You are mentally strong enough at the moment that you took all of that in, understood it, and shook it off fast enough. What do you do?
She will release the blade. Kind of look around at her surroundings, just making sure nobody's moved, nothing else is coming down. Is there a way for me to ritually identify the sword?
Do you have that spell?
I do, yes.
If you are going to ritual cast it, it takes up to 10 minutes.
Yes, I do have identify, and once per long rest, cast in time 1 minute.
So 11 minutes to cast a spell.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it in a minute. It's,
So
If you expend that's if you expend a spell slot.
it is. Oh yeah. Okay.
no, ritual casting doesn't take a spell slot, I thought.
Ritual
No,
does-
but if
no,
she
but-
wants to cast it, if she wants to cast it in a minute, she has to use a spell slot.
It is part of one of my features. I can do it
Oh.
without a slot. I can cast identify as a feature.
Oh.
Oh. Is that ritually casting then, or is that just a thing then?
Thing of your
You can spells identify. You choose an object that you touch.
What does the ability say? What does the feature say?
Let me see. Features and traits.
I
Feat, Fey, touched, wisdom. Where the fuck are you? Short rest. Medicine.
So essentially, she doesn't use. It's like how I cast invisibility on myself. She doesn't use a spell slot, but it still casts the spell.
Yeah, once per long rest.
Okay, so then you don't have to do it ritually. You can just do it.
You can just do it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I will cast identify on it.
Okay. So everyone else, you see Dinah have a seat next to this person, and she closes her eyes and starts to concentrate, and you feel this very strong aura from her. And you see something is happening. And after about a minute, Dinah, what you will get is this sword doesn't have a name. It doesn't have... what's the word? Not a lot is known about it except stories that have been handed down about a blade that increases the religious power of someone special. So it is a sword of legend that hasn't been seen for a while.
CJ,
Where
Yes.
what does this guy look like?
The guy that is currently on the ground?
Yeah.
face down in the dirt?
He is a pretty large, not like above a medium-sized creature. He looks a pretty large dragonborn. Blue. His armor is pretty thick. Yes.
13. Sorry, continue.
What'd she say?
She said, please continue.
I have the brain of a 13-year-old prepubescent boy. Just continue.
I'm gonna just walk right past that one. Okay.
He's pretty large, and my brain went immediately into the gutter. So just continue, please.
I mean, unless you, unless you're pulling his pants down to find out.
His shirt was removed from the sword cutting through him, and his muscles were glistening from the raindrop.
Not how that works.
Fan fiction here, Samuel.
God damn it, What's
So
the
this is a
reason to me?
blue dragonborn. Large muscles. Armor. armor is pretty heavy.
Okay.
And as Dinah awakes from this spell, a voice will echo from the sky. Oh, I wouldn't touch that again.
Oh boy.
You know, I am so tired of fucking shit happening to us.
What's your
You
name?
can't get an hour to yourself.
Who are you asking?
The voice.
The voice.
Ezekiel.
From behind. Fuck you, Ezekiel! From behind you, Dinah. It's no longer in the sky. From behind you, you hear, oh, you don't need to know that. And the rest of you see a tall, pale, long black-haired woman in very dark robes appear.
Fucker. Is this who I think it is?
She's going to look directly at you and go, hello.
Who that?
That's the
Sony, you know who
fucking
this is.
lady who blew us up.
So,
You know,
I'm gonna internally, Max, if you can stay invisible but get your ass back here, that would be a great idea because the fucking lady who blew us up is here.
don't worry. I'm not here to hurt any of you. Or start any trouble. There's only one person here that caused any trouble, and he has been dealt with. And she looks down at the Dragonborn.
what's his story?
Oh.
What did he do to piss you off?
Oh, what he did was he betrayed me. And she walks over to him. Wait.
Oh, Dinah's not moving.
Is
like,
it-
if- behind-
No!
like-
You son of a bitch, CJ!
Is this the gem?
This is the
Gem
fucking general from the one shot we never aired.
And
fuck.
it's no one any of your characters know.
Mother- I know. Megan's freaking out though.
I know.
Please hold because I believe it's in my boots.
Wait, actually, would I know because of Elion? Oh no, because I wasn't with Elion at that point. Never
Damn.
mind.
Well,
This one. Go ahead.
I said we were told the name.
We were.
You
told-
were.
Yeah.
You've never seen him. You were told about him.
We were told he was a blue dragonborn though.
No.
it's
We were
gem
told
dragon.
it was a gem dragonborn.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. That's
We
right.
were never given color, just that it's a gem dragonborn.
Correct.
Huh. Wait, so hold on.
I'm going to grip my unlit hard light staff.
Okay.
I am going to put my hand on my gun, but not unholstered just yet.
Now, all of you, please. Again, I'm not here to hurt anybody. The only
Bullshit,
person
it's
that...
clearly gonna hurt him.
Oh,
Not
I've already
fine.
hurt him enough.
Listen, it's a targeted thing. Like, if we can take you at our word, I'm gonna incite this.
Please.
If we can take you at your word that you are not here to cause us harm, it is a targeted thing, so let's just chill for a second, yes?
Roll your insight.
Okay. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
I will give her advantage.
No, don't. I have my inspiration die, and
Oh, well,
thankfully
I was going to say, because I'd be inciting too, but...
this is a natural 20. It went from a 1 to a 20.
Oh.
So that is plus 6.
Hell yeah,
so
inspiration.
26.
Well, I will tell you right now, her roll was only a 14.
Okay.
And Ileana, if you'd like, you can also roll, just because you called that you would be helping, but she didn't.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to do the roll that way.
Yep.
Is that another nat 20?
Yep.
Yeah, I saw the
Good
face.
lord.
Megan has this face when she gets a nat 20. She's like, oh, there it is. All right.
That is also a 26 for me.
So both of
I will
you,
take a picture of this time.
she does not seem like she's lying, or she's being pretty genuine at the moment. And she's gonna walk up to the body, not on the same side as Dinah. She's gonna walk around, and she's gonna say, "Listen, it was not mere coincidence that we landed in front of you. I have not, since our first encounter, had the chance to talk, and I'd like to give you something."
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude and interrupt, but now you want to fucking talk after you blew us up and then tried to kill us the last time we met?
You were in my way. It wasn't
Oh,
personal.
no. What a nightmare.
The problem is, it became personal. Because you didn't die. Somehow, you were given marks. My mark. And I'm not okay with that. Because...
You think the fuck we are?
Well, there's a very easy solution then. If you'd like, you can come with me and we will make it all better.
No, I'm all set, thanks.
Well, that's your option. I will not force you. The reason I've come here today... I'm sorry?
What are they?
What is she?
No, the marks. What are they to you?
Oh, good question.
Well, that's a great question. Because I intended to kill you. And somehow you got the mark instead. So, I've done some research, and I've played around a little bit with one or two other people, one of which I think you've met. Your little, what did you call him, skinless friend? He was one of my test subjects. And somehow, that mark led me directly to his brain. Now, please don't be alarmed, because I've tried several times to connect to all of you the same, and it doesn't seem to work. So something about you is different. That is why it's become so personal.
Maybe because we're not comatose.
That was before he became comatose. Who do you think put him in the coma? Now again, I'm not here for you. I'm here because this one here betrayed me, and I wanted to be fair. You all only know of what you saw that first day. And I wanted to show you a little more of what you're up against. This way we don't have to be enemies. I'd love to be your friends. Now, whether we do that or not is up to you. But I would love to have such unique individuals, such as yourselves. And of course, young one in front of me, pointing to Dinah, you also have the same offer. You may not have my mark or have met me before, But you are part of this team, and I would not separate you. And even Max, who I know is walking around here somewhere. I don't know
fine.
where, but I know he's got to be here somewhere. I can
Our
feel
name.
it. Excuse me?
I said, how do you know our names?
You think I haven't been watching?
It seems kind of odd considering you know our names and we don't know who the fuck you are.
Well, I can tell you what people call me, but my name, even I don't remember. It's been a long time.
Insight check.
Go right ahead.
Or like inside check as well.
Please do. I forgot to
nope.
add yours from last time, so that's a total of 4.
That's a nope. I have no idea. Ileana got distracted by a bee.
What did you roll?
That was a natural 1 plus 6, so 7 technically. But
7 total?
Good.
I only got an 8.
I got an 8 as well.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm so mad.
Well, Ava, you met the check.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's just being she's being casually honest. She's not in any way, there's no signs of her lying or deceiving you or even trying to lead you in any direction in this conversation. She's being direct.
I will relay that information in the mind link.
Okay.
Are you also a follower? She'll kind of gesture down to the sword where...
A follower? Why would I? No. No, dear child. People follow me.
Yet you have a holy blade.
Oh, this blade isn't for me.
No?
This blade is for you.
Not getting the whole I come here to talk vibe right now, lady.
I'm being honest. What is it you're looking for? The blade spoke to me.
So what? If for one that leads, you become the messenger?
I'm no messenger. Think of me as a gift giver.
I'm a delivery boy.
There you go. There you go.
Messenger, that's something I'm supposed to deliver. Your eyes only.
She's gonna kneel down and put her hand on the Dragonborn. She's gonna say, "This one here is my message to everyone. The sword was a peace offering."
I'm guessing he took it since he has it in his back.
It wasn't his. This blade was found by a follower of mine. No one has been able to use it properly or even connect with it properly. And I figured if there's anyone in this world that can properly find out, it must be you lot. There's something special about you. That's why I want to be your friends. There's something about you. And I like it.
Internally, she's scared. She wants on her side because she knows we could stop her.
Now, whether you take this blade or not is up to you. But it does seem to have some kind of connection with you. As for this one, it is such a nice thing of you to patch him up so well. It's very unfortunate, though. And she places her hand on him. And in a blindingly black light, he's gone. And the sword hits the floor.
Have I made it there yet?
Yeah, you definitely be there.
Okay,
You
do
know,
I
I
see this
really-
blindingly black light? Does it look familiar?
No.
Okay.
No.
lady.
That is what happens to those who betray me. That's all I
Lady.
wanted.
Lady, all I want to let you know is I really hate when my goodwill and my fucking amazing medicine skills go to waste.
Think of it
Like,
as
that's what
practice.
I'm practiced enough. They let me in, I let myself out. Like, come on now.
Well, I
I can
apologize.
respect you for what you do. I appreciate your apology, but that was kind of fun. Like,
What exactly is it that you want from us?
I told you to be your friends.
No, I'm sorry. There's something deeper to that, and I don't believe you.
it
Well,
tastes sweet before rot.
Well, let's put it this way. You are very special. I have always thought of myself as special too. Why not have all of us special individuals work together?
For what end?
Well, and this is no offense to you, Max, in any way, shape, or form, wherever you might be lurking.
Internally, you'll hear it's because she's running low on generals.
You have taken down one of my officers, one of my smartest, which showed such
Above
skill.
table. I really hope that that's not fucking Felzavir, because that is
Yeah.
sad if that's her smartest.
Um,
Wow.
To be fair, and to not be D&D racist, but I mean, one of the other ones is a fucking bugbear, so.
That's also fair. Sorry.
Now, I want to stop the pollution of our world. And right now, there's only a few little things in this world that really irk me. And they're running around as if the place is their own.
What kind of pollution are you talking about first?
In your head, you'll
Talking
hear.
about humans.
She's gonna look you dead in the eyes, Ava, and go, "Those pesky humans."
Oh, fuck.
Kind of, Max
You know,
is visibly going like this behind her.
I'm
She
sure.
can probably hear Ava's eyes rolling.
You know, the humans have a cute little show called, Scooby-Doo. You are a classic villain for it. You should try
No.
out. Honestly, it's a good look for you.
I've seen it. Thank you. Now, I'm gonna be on my way. What you do with my offer is up to you. If you continue to get in my way, I will take that as the offer is declined. And that will be the sign that I will come for you. If not, we can be friends. We can keep a truce and everything will be fine.
And what is it about the humans that you despise so much?
They're just so ignorant.
That's racist internally.
Every so often, the humans get an idea in their head, and that's all they care about is that idea. Whether it's right, wrong, left, right, doesn't matter.
Well,
They finally gained peace among themselves, and we graciously opened the portal to them being just as bad as the first time it was open.
Well, to be fair, we all tend to, generally look at it through a lens of, like, childlike lens of everything is so new, so we like to play until it breaks.
See, you were not there the night that I met these fine people.
No, but I saw the news report that you leveled a block.
Yes,
At a Hamlet play, no less. Like,
the
you couldn't have done it at Macbeth?
the main star of this play was a dragonborn
Warren.
who was
You couldn't have done it at Macbeth where everyone in the play dies?
I mean, to be fair.
They all die in Hamlet too. Let's be
Mm.
honest.
Right, but, like, the motif in Macbeth fit a lot better than Hamlet. Just
I get
saying.
it. I couldn't stand to watch the humans criticize one of our own as much as they had. It just got under my skin.
That's
Just left the Yelp comment.
No, it happened before. If you
They just
remember,
left the
there were several people heckling the main character.
And she was with them.
Correct.
You could have just left a Yelp comment or something. You didn't have to level the whole thing.
Oh, Yelp is such a funny website. Why let the internet have my anger when I can allow that to roam free myself?
Clearly, you haven't seen Twitter.
Honestly, you make me sad
Called X now.
because I'm not old by any means for my race. Not at all. I'm rather young. But I have enough years under my belt at this point to know that things don't change immediately. They don't happen overnight. This has been only a few years in the making. It's going to take time. And if it's anything that I've noticed of the humans in the short amount of time that I've been among them, that it takes time for them to adjust. They need to learn. They need education.
Well,
which,
I will teach them
frankly,
very
is not-
fast.
No, but see, you do it through a hand that's going to make them resent you and make them hate every one of us on this side of the plane themselves.
They can't hate me if they can't get to this side.
Okay.
Okay.
Just logic accepted. But how about this? How about talking about it? Like, maybe set up
Oh.
a conference.
I'm done talking.
You didn't talk in the first place to try and stop it, now did you?
You're correct.
You just went to the extreme. You're just as bad as they are.
What she
Well,
said, yeah.
It's unfortunate that you feel that way. But if I have my way, it won't matter. Because the portal won't exist. And before I go, I have one more thing to say. And it's got nothing to do with most of you. And she's going to turn in your general direction, Max.
General direction. Fuck!
By the way, all hail. And she zips up into the sky. And she's gone.
Yeah, you better run!
Internally, at least we know what her goal is now.
We gotta
It's to destroy the portal.
We gotta warn the agency.
We need to get back to the guild. This is all internally. We need to get back to the guild first. This way we are at least within safe bounds before we even try to contact anyone. We are sitting ducks out here.
Internally. Max, can you do one more sweep before we go in?
I say that we just all do a sweep in general as we walk, because we have to make a roundabout way to get in anyway.
I have to make a roll real quick. I did forget about one thing.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Cool.
fuck. They might still be out here.
No.
Motherfuck.
That's what I meant!
Sony will notice this before anyone because he's the furthest out of the group. Micah is passed the fuck out. He is out fucking cold in the spot he was sitting.
Well,
Guys, we kind of have a new patient on our hands.
I think he just fainted from stress at this point, frankly. I'm saying this out loud.
Yeah. Probably.
Dinah, roll me a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh, fuck me. All right.
Oh no. Oh no.
oh yeah.
Oh, well, that's not a good face.
Oh no.
I don't
Well,
like that face.
If it was at normal, it would have been a 20. However, it is a 16 plus 6, so
22.
Okay.
22, yes.
Excellent.
Scared us for nothing, then.
Your eyes don't leave that blade. Even though the situation is the way it is, there's something about it that just calls to you.
I was gonna say, instead of doing a sweep, she was still gonna be looking at that blade.
I clap in front of
So
her
I just worked
hands and
out
go
that
like...
way, I guess.
The more you look at it, the more your aunt's voice rings in your head. Very softly.
I clap my hands in front of her and be like, hey, you there?
She will punch you.
Damn!
Roll an attack roll. Roll a, what's it called? An unarmed strike.
Nice.
Liliana's gonna pinch the bridge of her nose.
19 plus 3, so 20.
Does that hit you, Sony?
Yes, it fucking hits me. What the fuck do you
Right in the face. Just BAM! Just,
Ah, what the hell?
Ava,
Don't
maybe we should load Micah up onto the onto
Yeah.
Wolfie.
Yeah.
We'll work on that.
Yeah.
Didn't anybody tell you not to fucking startle somebody.
You were. It looked like you were in a chance. I just want to make sure you're not falling for that thing's spell.
It's fine. She will pick it up.
This time, it doesn't affect you. But a sheath does appear on your back.
Shit.
Damn.
Like, without
Oh,
even, like,
upgrade.
it just... And you just feel it appear onto your back.
She will adjust it to her lower back
Okay.
and place it.
You're good. Okay. What do you guys do?
I go around the area to make sure no one else is looking for us.
Your microphone disconnected. You.
Nope, I did that intentionally. Roll me a perception check.
Perception.
We'll be doing
16.
CJ as we walk.
16 plus 6, 22.
Okay. Anyone else? Roll it.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh, that was
Guidance.
close. That was almost a 1.
Was it a
That was a-
20?
Frickin' journey. No, it's not.
I got a dirty 20.
It's a
Nice.
25. It was a
Nice.
19 on the die.
I got my third natural 18 in a row.
Nice.
Hey!
Hey!
Dinah?
Dinah's just in the corner going like this, like, fuck.
From punching Sony.
Yeah,
Alright.
How much damage do I take from that, by the way?
just one.
Okay.
I'll walk up to Dinah, seeing her shaking out her hand. Thumb goes on the outside, just for future.
I know how to throw a punch.
I-
He has a thick fucking thing on. He's got armor plate on, and I just smacked it.
I was gonna say, are you reading the book again, or?
No. There's a reason why I usually smack people with my cane. I do not use my fists usually.
Hey, at least you got first-hand experience. But
Okay.
I love you, Sam.
Tony,
Never change,
Tony,
buddy.
I love that joke for you. That's fantastic.
I'll have to put it in my notes.
All right,
So,
Ava.
Quote unquote first-hand experience.
with all of your perceptions, I need to know which direction are you going? Are you going towards the guild now, or are you still trying to evade?
evade for
Well,
something.
if I would look before making a
Decision.
making a decision.
None of you see anything. The clouds have disappeared. Beam of light's gone.
I say we just go.
No dogs.
No dogs.
Yeah, I would say we just go, and then if we have to adjust, we will.
Okay.
Now, if you remember, you were not that far from the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
So is that the way you're going?
What time is it?
It's getting to be late afternoon. Starting to be night. Getting a little dark.
What's the weather look like?
Pretty nice. You can see the stars starting to come out. And the moon.
We could wait for when it gets dark
Yeah, I was going to ask.
internally.
Would the opening of the door bring light? to the area?
Roll me a history check, Ava.
Oh boy. I can't even
Plus
offer to
0.
help.
11.
I was
And I
gonna
forgot
say I
to
can't
guide
even offer to
myself.
help because
You-
I was definitely in lottie dotting.
You passed the check. It's fine. You would know that the inside of the dome, where the guild resides, reflects the time of day and light of the outside.
Mm-hmm.
The exception is that there is never a cloud in the sky in the guild. It's always just a clear sky for whatever's happening outside. So if it's night, it's night. If it's day, it's day. Whatever in between, you can always tell while you're inside. So there won't be a difference if you open the door.
Okay. Cool. Do you guys just want to go in now, or do we wait?
Up to you. You're the one with the key card, no?
Well, yeah, but I'm asking.
I mean, if it were up to me, I will say internally, I would do probably when we can use the shadows.
Okay.
That's what I would do personally, but it's up to you if you think that with all of us make sure that we're keeping an eye out, we can, just make sure we're not being followed.
Alright.
Fair. So you wait a little bit, about an hour or so, and the dark of night takes over. And as you start walking and making your way to the guild,
Making away.
Ava, you will notice the same shining light from one of the trees, meaning that the entrance is there. And as you wave your card, same as always, the door starts to open. And there, for the first time since... Yes, Max?
Detect thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah, can we be keeping an eye out during this just to make sure?
Absolutely. I kept your perception checks.
Okay.
I figured you guys would still be like...
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
High alert.
Super paranoid.
Oh, after everything I just threw at you, I would hope so.
I wonder why.
Downgrades itself from super paranoia to healthy paranoia.
Fair.
It is it's with cause.
Nope.
Um,
Healthy paranoia is Max's like standard setting, so
Probably it is default. So Max will notice first, because he's using detect thoughts. There are people standing on the other side of this door, guarding. So there's a good squad of 4 or 5, all standing at the door that is now opening. And as the door opens, you see them turn to face you.
when I cast that, invisibility would drop.
Okay. They will take one look at Ava, and all of them will sheath their weapons or put away their weapons or whatever they have, and kind of make a hole for you guys to walk through. And they will beckon to Ava to come in
Yeah.
in a very rushed
Yeah.
in a very rushed
We'll
tone.
hustle.
Yeah. We're running in at this point.
I will be last, and I'm just scanning with the detect thoughts out,
Okay.
trying to see if I pick up anything in 30 feet.
Oh no.
Up until you hit that threshold, nothing from behind you.
Okay.
It's just, all the people in front of you. And as you all make your way past the threshold, the door will close. The door will close, and you are now safely inside the dome. So you are on the opposite side that you came in last time. So you are looking at the back of the guild hall, to which Raz will be standing, leaning up against the wall, watching, and not looking directly at you, but looking in your direction, and almost looking around, making sure that you are the only ones there. And as you're walking towards him, he will stand up straight and start to meet you about halfway. And this time, unlike last time, he will directly walk up to Ava and just kneel down and throw his hands around her and say, "I'm glad safe."
I'm glad I'm
Well,
back.
you almost used a complete sentence.
Almost. And as he releases the hug and starts to stand up, he's going to smack her on the back of the head and go, "What I teach!"
Ow! I deserve that. Fuck.
Who is Undog?
Um,
The recruit.
the
That's...
person.
Oy.
He had a couple events in the forge.
He's going to snap his fingers a couple times, and someone will run out from behind him and kind of take the guy off onto his shoulder and start walking away. You're absolutely right, Andrew. It is definitely a Gibbs head slap. It is not meant to cause harm, only humiliation.
Yeah.
Teach a lesson.
Yep.
We ran into something and someone that was a little more out of his purview, and I think the stress finally got to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Take him
Is it-
infirmary, and he'll brush
Can
the
we
guy
continue
off.
this inside?
Yes. And he will guide you guys around the building and to the front door. Where, at the front door, you will hear, even from a distance, "Hello, everybody! Welcome back!"
Max just like covers his head because he's still scanning with detect thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Eva, you are always such a good view for me. Thank you for coming back safe. Everybody, I'm so happy.
If Max will allow it, Ileana would have guided him by his elbow,
Damn.
just that he doesn't fall over because of the sound.
He's gonna open the door for you guys and go, come, we come in, we sit, we drink, let's go.
It's nice to have a warm reception.
Max,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's safe for you to drop that now. Might be a little less of a headache that way.
He'll nod his head, but he won't.
Okay. So as you guys enter, I'm making sure I say it right. Raz will look at all of you and say, "We talk now, talk private, or we eat and drink and talk in the morning?"
I think now
Okay.
and privately. Of course, he's welcome to join. I will gesture to
Ravarel?
Rav. Yeah.
Let's do rip band-aid.
You, good impression.
I'm assuming that Rav is high enough up in the ranks that he is a trusted ally for you.
Of course.
Basically security.
He should at least be, if he's head of security, then he needs to be aware of what's going on.
Raz will look at you and go, or I'm sorry, Rav will look at you and go, "Oh, see, I knew you were up to
No.
me. I
No,
knew
no,
it.
no.
You're so
I'm
nice."
going to elbow him in the.
Oh, thank you. This is nice.
I hate to say this, you're not going to like what we have to tell you, so...
Same as last time we meet.
Not quite.
No, this is quite different.
Okay. And the two of them will guide you up the stairs. Except one.
Max, you will hear happy-go-lucky bastard in Ileana's mind because she's still guiding you. You could probably still hear her thoughts.
Um,
Well, we're mind linked, so
yeah.
I mean, what are Rav's thoughts? Like, is his thoughts as happy as he projects, or is he literally like right now?
So, if you're scanning the surroundings,
Just
you
his
will-
surface layer.
well, this is where I need to know, are you going to narrow to him for surface thoughts, or are you still around?
I would have narrowed to him with the conversation switching towards focusing on him.
Okay, so narrowing on him, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shit. Even just for surface thought?
7.
7.
God.
Ooh.
Oh, no, Max.
Take a
I'm
point
still
of
holding
psychic
his
damage.
elbow.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh,
As
God.
you
I'm
narrow
holding
onto
your elbow.
Rav, or Raz. No, Rav. I was right.
Rav, you were
I hate the
right.
fact that they're in the same room, because
Okay.
what you guys did last time, I'm doing now.
You did it to
You
yourself.
did this to yourself.
Rav, when you're scanning out and about, you hear almost what you would think a very hyperactive, like ADD child is, like, just 100 miles an hour. His voice is just constantly going. And as you narrow onto him, you realize it's not one voice. it's like 5 or 6 of his voice all going at once. And as you narrow onto him, it's just a little too much to focus on, and you start to get a little bit of pain in the front of your forehead. Just like you feel it, and you can keep connected, but to get that focus on him, it's
Bloody nose.
rough. I'm sorry?
Bloody nose.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call it that. You're just getting a slight migraine. Just a little bit.
Were you trying to describe how it is to live with ADD? Everything's on the same fucking level.
Kind of. But
ADD you have and ADHD you have.
no, I know what ADHD feels like. I have it. But it's
I have ADD. I don't have the H.
it's more of it feels like ADD on the start, but you're realizing that it is multiple thoughts all going on in his head at once. It's not like his brain is jumping. It almost feels like he's listening to 6 people at once.
Fucking schizo.
So, like I said, almost all of you make it to the staircase. Sony, roll me a strength saving throw.
Oh fuck.
It's your girlfriend, bro.
I know. 13 plus 3. 16 total.
What's your passive
Wait.
perception?
16.
Okay. You hear insanely fast footsteps as like coming up from behind you. As you turn around, Takiri jumps and like wraps herself around you, and you're able to hold yourself up. Your strength was just good enough that you catch her and you're like you balance yourself out. And she doesn't say a word. She just digs her head into your chest.
Do my checks pass enough for
Yes, you're good.
me to to specifically do the dirty dancing lifting thing?
I'm sorry to say you can't do anything with her. She is full on like leech, all limbs around you, and just like
Koala bearing you.
she is literally fully attached. You would know just from how tight she's squeezing. Even if you tried, you could not peel her off right now.
I don't want it. I want to hold her tight and also cuddle and snuggle with her.
As
Perception, will I notice that he's not with us anymore?
it's literally as you guys make it to the stairs, this happens. It's all right there. As it happens, Rav will turn and look down the stairs and go, "Hey, it's very nice you meet again, but this is important. Let's go. We gotta move. Takiri, you wait. He'll be back. I promise. I promise. It's okay. He's not going to die. We're going upstairs."
5 minutes, man. 5 minutes. Just
No.
need 5
Tony,
minutes.
unfortunately, this is more important. You guys can have plenty of time later. Sorry, Takiri.
She's gonna climb down, reach up, give you a kiss on the cheek, and then start walking away.
Oh.
I almost
No rest for the wicked.
You almost
You
what?
almost what?
almost vortex warped her ass. Just like mid flight, just be like, and have her make a con save, and she'll end up like 40 feet away.
Fall on ramp. Oh my god.
Chill, man. Chill.
So with that, you guys follow them up. You make it to Raz's chambers. The doors will close. He will sit. Rav will sit on the floor next to his chair. And Raz will look at you and go, "Okay, what you need tell me. What happened?"
I look at Ava.
Where
Good
to
news,
begin?
everyone.
Okay, first. Job complete?
Yes.
Job is complete.
Rock is dead. People back where they're
You have proof?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I will pull out. Didn't I have like the eyeball? I will pull out my old clothes from the human world that are now probably really gross, and I will put them down with the eyeball inside.
Oh, good job. Good job. You did most of us, well, most of them, no try. He's gonna walk over, pick it up, and just like,
It was close.
He's gonna bring it over to like a big bin on the side of the room and like drop it in there and close it fast, and walk over and go, "People are safe."
Return back to Tangala.
Good. And he's gonna reach in his pocket and he's gonna pull out 3 cards.
Oh.
And he's gonna hand one to Sony, hand one to Max, hand one to Ileana.
Oh.
And what you see is essentially the same thing Ava has, where her logo's on it. Except the middle of yours is like a black blob that's like weirdly like moving around. And he's gonna say, "In time, it formed to your identity.
Whoa, kick ass.
Then
I mean,
you officially one of us." And he's gonna go over and he's gonna sit down. He's gonna look at Dinah and go, "Sorry, you say no. So
I remember our agreement.
I
appreciate that.
in here, I still want to give. You want or no?"
No, I'm good.
Okay. And he's
I
gonna go back and
appreciate
sit down.
Though I do hope that in the future it does not close doors that we may be able to work together if need be.
You will work together. No problem.
Okay,
Protection of guild. Other story.
of course.
No, go ahead.
Bad news.
What do you want to know?
Let's just start from the beginning of the bad news.
Well, I mean, it's technically good news, but Bladed Leaf at least aren't following us any further.
Yeah.
But they are consistently within your forest.
We know this.
And they mostly seem to be of druidic nature. So they can be squirrels, they can be
Dog.
chipmunks, birds, dogs, cats, anything that you could possibly think of.
He's gonna pick up his book and like flip a couple pages and go, "Yes, okay. Check out."
They can also be monks
Mm-hmm.
or
Okay.
rogues.
Okay.
I will cast Disguise Self and give the exact visage of the guy that Ava was sitting on.
Who ye?
He's the one that followed us the closest.
Face look familiar.
And Max, I will look over at him, saw him transform into a dog.
Well, I did not specifically see him
Potentially.
transform into a dog. I saw him climb a tree to the point where I couldn't see him anymore, and then a dog climbed down in the exact same place.
Hey, I know that guy. Wait. And you're gonna see Rav kind of look around for a second, and then his face is gonna switch and be the same. And he's gonna go, "Yeah, I've seen that guy before. He's tricky. He's very tricky. He's good. He can shapeshift. I've seen it. I remember." Okay.
Who is it?
I didn't get the name.
Huh.
I run from him once. I outsmarted him, though. I better hider than seeker. You know this.
he didn't say anything in the words of like, "You shall never escape the great blank something," because that's my name and that's who I am, or something.
People generally don't say those things.
Raz is gonna look you right in the face, Sonny, and go, "Best way hide? No exclaim name."
You don't say.
People don't actually talk like they're Scooby-Doo villains.
I know, but like
Oh,
there could be a chance. one day that-
Actually, they do evidently.
Oh,
Are you
wasn't
familiar with
it's-
the Wicked One?
Oh, of
Yes.
course, that's right.
Well,
She decided to drop in today.
Yup.
His
will
face
then
is going to get
count-
very serious.
yeah. They. So how we all met was we wound up all in the wrong place at the wrong time.
He's gonna put his hand up and go, "I know.
You know about the mark?
Ava told me."
Okay, well that cuts out a lot of explanation. So she had two people that she apparently experimented on, one of which was back in the human world, a comatose patient who she was able to access his mind and control him.
I think he was only comatose afterwards.
You're right, but we
possible.
met him as a comatose agent.
Well, we met him as he was rampaging through, I thought.
No, we knew him beforehand.
Well, you knew him
He was
beforehand.
in the infirm.
You
That's
described
true.
him
Technically, it was
as-
me and Killian.
And Sony.
Yeah, and Sony.
Yo.
But he was in the infirmary before. So he was already in the agency at the time. And then she gained access through his mind through a mark that she left similar to us. She admitted that she can't control us in the same way she was able to control that being and that person.
She
To
also-
which she wanted to strike a deal.
What deal?
She wants us to be friends, to close the portal.
Ever hear human saying, keep friend close, enemy keep closer?
Right, but not.
Close enough.
You know, she's like that one really weird kid in class you just don't want to be associated with.
Sam, you gotta get
No,
closer to your mic.
It's beyond that, Sony. It's
She's an egomaniac and a megalomaniac and a sociopath boarding psychopath.
Sound about
goes
right.
far beyond. She wants to close the portal because of discrimination that's happening over in the human world. Which, to be fair, yes, it's terrible, it's awful, it shouldn't be happening, but as Max can probably attest, most humans are ignorant.
And terrible.
It takes time for them to learn things and to acclimate to things that are different than them.
Not first time
A lot of time.
group tried to destroy portal. Many time over years. Many time.
Well, she's hard on for taking it out.
Okay.
And she wants potentially our help to do it.
Or at least just wants to be friends so that we'll stay out of her way.
And frankly, I will look at Max this time. I think she wants you to be her friend more than anything.
I think she wants me dead, but that's just because she's racist.
Why she want him friend?
Human.
Why she want him friend? I understand why she want dead. Why
'Cause
friend?
Because I can do magic. I don't know.
It's just a sense that I'm getting from it. She seemed to know, because Max was listening and
Are you talking about her little dig at the end there?
What
was.
if it's a scapegoat? She wants Max as a scapegoat to create inflammatory war between the sides. And if
I
you
think
have
that
face.
yeah, I think that's very possible.
It's possible, but at the same time, this cult that we talked about. Oh, that's another thing that we got to talk about, by the way. We ran into them.
Cult?
So that goes back to the rock. Granted, I don't know if it's the same cult, but there was a cult that was controlling the rock and was
That was hers.
That was the Black Tide.
That was Black Tide.
Oh, that was the Black Tide.
They
Okay.
went to a
Yeah.
bar and they were like, "Hail the king!" So
They were looking
Oh.
for the.
You. And he's gonna point right
Yeah.
at Max. I find stream. I figure out phone. He showed me, and he's gonna point to Rav. He's gonna say, but all word under video all say Hail King Max.
Uh-huh.
I confused. Is that, are you king?
My last name.
But why did they say Hail you? You actual king or only name king?
Well,
I'm also still trying to figure out Max.
So
I
you
think
remember
Lola.
you remember that conversation that we were having in private before we left on the mission?
Yes.
Yes, and you told me not to mention my last name to people because of this cult and what they
Yes.
were doing. Yeah. Well, so we step into this bar and they're all thrashing about the place and knocking people over and they say, "Where is the king? We're looking for the king." And my dumbass decided to say, "I'm the king. Here I am." Not realizing that they were actually looking for someone who may potentially be me.
Oh
He's
my
gonna get up
god.
and walk towards you and just kneel down in front of you. Not like in a not
I'm
like
gonna
hail. He's
I'm
gonna
gonna
just
brace for the head slap. Like,
he's he's gonna put his hand on on your shoulder. He's gonna say, "I have much to teach you." Bam.
look, look, I was just trying to get them to leave the people in the bar alone. I thought they were legit looking for like, the actual king to the city.
Your group have much to learn about what word say, what word no say.
Yeah, that seems to be happening quite a bit.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Ava.
Shut up.
He's gonna look right over Ava and just go, "What?"
Oh, I thought you were aware of that whole situation.
I mean, she did
We
call
called
you.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, she told you on the phone.
Why they were hunting us to begin with?
She say they after you because magic.
Oh, we're going to go to kill the secret one.
You never told him that you said that. You said people were after you. Nope. Or else he would have been a little more pissed when you walked in.
Fuck, I'm not gonna let the seat carry him.
Ava, what you say?
Internally, fuck, I'm sorry.
He's gonna walk over to Ava. He's gonna give her a big hug. Once again, whap!
Yeah.
You gone too long.
God, I feel like I'm in fucking church again.
Yeah.
He's gonna stand up and go back and sit down. And Rav is gonna stand up and go, I can hug too?
No.
Oh. He's gonna see Max and go, oh yeah! He's gonna run over and hug Max. Any other news I need here?
And as I'm saying this out loud, I'm legit taking out my phone and I'm texting Loretz.
Okay.
And I'm going to include Sonny in on the text.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
See?
and I'm going to text and I'm just going to be like saying out loud, this wicked bitch of the West. She killed one of her generals.
Really?
The Dragonborn.
He apparently betrayed her, according to what she reported.
Dragonborn. And he's gonna pick up his book again and start looking.
He was blue.
Blue dragon gem sapphire, I guess that is the technical definition.
Kind of thick boy.
Kind of thick boy.
What was his name? I think General
Dustrin. General Dustrin was his name.
Dustrin. Yes.
Oh yes, I
have
have
that written down.
Yes, we have information from What do you call him?
Dickface?
Felzadick.
Felzafuck.
Felzafuck. One of your very colorful names for him. He say Destrum. He dead?
Yes,
Oh.
you may want to protect your captive a little more closely because we don't know what her power does.
Captive gone.
What?
Captive dead.
Like dead. Dead.
Alright.
Captive gone.
Alright.
That's fair.
Alright.
Yeah.
We offer him live solitude forever. He try attack, we defend.
Fair. Though I would be
I don't
advised.
100% believe that, but sure.
So,
Just to be aware for the whole, Wicked Witch thing, she did magic herself like a storm cloud right over top of us and said it was intentional, so she might pop in. She might be able to pop in.
We don't know
Maybe.
all of her capabilities, but they're vast.
But if she knows, she might be able to just drop in if she knows you.
she never made contact with us. So,
Looks like we're getting the boot.
no, you protection of us, remember?
Right, but if she's able to track us through the marks, then she might be able to hone in on your location.
I don't think she can track us through the marks.
She tried multiple times
Pretty
to
sure
do
she's
something with
No.
our mark.
pretty sure she's
I
just able
think-
to scry on us.
I
Hold
think
on.
that that's what she's able to do. Is she knew all of our identities. She knew us.
Location magic, no work inside dome.
Okay.
Some good anti-location magic.
No can find
no.
here.
That's good.
Any other news?
Ileana got a haircut.
I see. Look good.
Is there a reason why you're like struggling to speak right now? Care to
Because
share?
Megan just realized something, and oh no.
Care to share with the class?
I don't know how long she's been watching us, because then she would know my actual identity.
I'm sure if she did, she would have used your name just to toy with you. If she cared.
I don't think so, but oh no. Oh no.
Overall, the general.
Just let me have my moment. I'm fine. Just
Overall, the general viewpoint of the city of Tangala is largely negative, which I'm sure you already know. So
Of course.
people are vocally being like, "Man, fuck that guy."
He's gonna look right at Max and go, "Oh, plan in motion?" Wink.
Hey.
Plan in motion.
It was more of a question.
It has begun.
Oh, good, good, good.
Be kind and rewind. What the fuck?
Whole guild follow now.
Awesome. I want to start a riot in the city.
Can we
Let's
please,
start a riot.
Can we
Sounds
please,
good.
can we at least like evacuate the city first?
Oh,
Or,
hell
like,
no. The people need to stand up for themselves.
right. That's kind of
This is
how
a rev-
revolutions work.
This isn't a riot. This is a revolution, man. This is about overthrowing your father.
Yeah,
I
but
mean-
like, you're treating this like some sort of like bucket list. Can we actually like put some
It's
sense
I
of
mean,
weary
it's
on
part
it?
of it while we're here. Let's be honest.
I mean,
Tony.
there's nothing more freeing than kind of taking somebody who has a foot on your neck out. So
Everybody that we spoke to, every shopkeeper, every priest, every bartender, everybody did not like him. With the exception of the Bladed Leaf. For some reason, they do.
I think it's more that some of them are probably doing it for self-preservation because they are magic users, most of them. However,
They're allowed magic users.
it
Oh.
doesn't
And-
doesn't negate the fact that they are potentially good men following bad orders.
which, by the way, if you're
We all
planning
know
on
how that goes.
taking something, just so you know, if you're planning on causing any trouble in the city, like and cross through thresholds of buildings, they got like some hands shit that like grasp on you.
enchantments.
So I'm not sure if like you've encountered that.
Dinah, take book.
Just saying. Take book.
Take book.
He wants you to take the book off the desk.
She will grab the book.
A hand is going to blast out of the wall and catch you in the forearm. Same technology, same magic. And he's gonna like reach out and gently take the book from your hands and put it back on his.
Just gonna poke the arm. What kind
I
of
would
kind of magic?
respectfully ask that you not do that shit.
Yeah, take it from the guy who all startled her. Don't do it.
I figure better demonstrate than say.
You could have just said.
Okay, I learn next time.
I'm still trying to, wipe the filth from my brain from the last time that I got attached. So,
To be fair, you got attacked by like 8 of them.
I know.
Oh, farther you get from spell origin, the more hands come out.
Yeah, I found that one out. Thanks.
So,
All this
somewhat
over
new magic. 10
All
years,
this over
15
that
years.
girthy book.
What kind of book you take from them?
A girthy one.
Yeah.
It was just a book of the Lost Prince.
He's gonna like look over at Sony. He's gonna look at Max. And he's gonna just have this confused look on his face and just I no ask.
I think that's not a bad idea.
I'm just gonna like prestidigitation a little music behind his head, so that it's real quiet, but he can hear it, and it's just gonna be.
Oh, I would have gone for Careless Whisper.
This is a lot taken. Any more news I need know?
Rock is dead. Members of the cult were dead. Bunch of members of the other cult are now following me on Twitch. Let's see.
Largely negative viewpoint of the leadership.
People hate leadership. Grasping hands. Trying to name drop and it didn't go so well. Using magic at the gate. Dog falling out of tree. Dragonborn falling out of sky. Sword falling into Dragonborn. Wicked one appearing
killing
behind-
her general.
Yeah, that one.
Wasting my hard work. Fuck.
Yeah. That's I don't know what you're talking about. Nope, I think that covers it.
Yeah.
Okay. All understood. All protect here. You make decision what do next. My suggest you make way, find more ally. More ally, more protection.
Boy, this sounds familiar.
You wouldn't happen to know a guy named Loretz, would you?
No.
Okay.
He a nice guy?
He's an asshole, but a good one.
So I want meat or no?
Just asking because you literally just said the same thing he did.
Sound like smart man. For now... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, it's up to you if you want to meet with him. You can always shoot him a message.
Oh, I just did.
So
I mean,
what
not about meeting, but I texted Sani and Loretz about, hey
The
guys,
wicked one.
just saw the Wicked One. She dropped her general out of the sky and then flat out murdered him in front of us.
Okay.
And
Alright.
that's the message.
Okay.
Okay. If he say make ally, he know right path. We good ally, we not many ally. One guild, not many against full cult.
So are you saying that we need to make friends with other guilds?
Make friends anywhere can. Make friend other guild. You join other guild, you give up guild here.
Yeah, I figured that's how that would work.
What are the other guilds?
Fancy Pants Asshole Guild.
Are you pointing? Is he pointing directly at Dinah?
No,
as he
he's
says that?
counting. He's like putting his finger out.
Oh, I was like,
And
way to just out her.
Dinah's just gonna laugh to herself.
Fancy Pants Asshole Guild and Somewhat Aggressive Guild.
I'm assuming that the aggressive one involves belt buckles.
No, that's the fancy one.
Everybody have belt buckle.
The lion head belt buckle is the fancy one.
Yes, Fancy Pants belt buckle is Fancy Pants Guild. Yes.
Oh, I thought
that because the comatose patient was a member of that guild.
Okay, but he did
unseen. Give you
Iliana
words.
is saying that. I'm saying that in character. Sorry.
Yeah. To give you words, Pangs of Liberty and Unseen Greed are the other two.
Dinah, you will notice that Rav is staring directly at you.
Mm-hmm.
Just not Raz, not the big guy, but Rav is staring at you.
I'm just smiling at him.
Okay.
So, what is it about the aggressive one?
Unseen Greed. Act like friend. But only take for self.
Okay,
aggressive mean...
Applies to the name.
Yeah. Aggressive mean aggressive action and aggressive mind game. Hey, Sony, make me a wisdom saving throw, by the way.
Oh.
Oh?
Oh?
12 plus wisdom. 3. 15.
15?
Yes.
Okay. You're good.
Come on, DM, increase that DC.
I set it at 15. You got 1 over it.
You got a 15, I thought.
You got 16. Either 15 would have been fine too.
15 meets
15 meets it, so it's fine. We Fangs of Liberty think rival, Unseen Greed fight on sight. They try be like us with more bloodshed.
So not exactly a group to try and make friends with.
No. Fangs of Liberty, maybe. Unseen Greed, no recommend.
Okay. Well, since these guys think I'm their king, we could probably use them.
Up to you. I don't know much more about them.
They seem to
Have drank the purple Kool-Aid?
Yeah, it's more black Kool-Aid.
You feed them Kool-Aid?
No, that's just a phrase for cults. It's an earth thing. This cult, and I will start to tell everybody the information that I learned about the cult from Zestum. Just to abridge this, because it might take a while. But
Yeah.
like, these guys have been trying to find a specific person who's been endowed with magic. This magic is from like the old gods, essentially divided into like pieces, potentially split amongst different people. Um, and allegedly, the timeline for when I was born matches with the timeline of their prophecy
With a ritual.
and the ritual.
Coincidental.
Coincidental, but and I will make a little bit of the black magic appear. Too coincidental.
All of you would recognize this as some of the shadow that has taken over Max once or twice. Shit. Okay, good. So you would definitely recognize that.
And is that a danger to you as well? Or
This doesn't usually feel like it. So far in my life, the only danger it has proposed is the danger from other people's opinions and their reactions to it. It has not harmed me. It can be a little aggressive, and it can make me a little aggressive. It feels protective, as if it's trying to keep me alive.
that's fair. Well, people tend to fear what they don't understand, so.
Yeah.
And they tend to lash out at what they don't understand.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't propose a danger to you.
The only danger I can feel is if somebody's gonna put me on a stone slab and try and sacrifice me.
That's a little telling.
Well, I mean, cults are cults, you know. I've seen a lot of movies.
The cult classics, I suppose.
Yeah, you could say that. Yikes.
If we're
Prestidigitation.
if we're gathering allies, I could reach out to my uncle and see what the status is in Enbez.
Who is Uncle?
Gonna out myself a little bit here, but Tomia Furflight.
He's gonna stand. He's gonna walk towards you.
Didn't above table. Wasn't this information already known?
Nope.
Not to. It was
Not
only known to
the-
you guys. I haven't dropped any information in the guild.
She first gave some information on the roof when no one else was around.
Yep.
Yeah. Got it.
He's gonna kneel down and look you dead in the eyes and go, "Say name again."
Oh boy.
His name or mine?
His.
Tomia Furflight.
I will step one step closer to Ileana.
He's going
Insight
to.
check. What's the vibe?
What's the vibe? Can I get a vibe check?
I'm gonna say you don't need it.
No, I'm not. No, it was.
I'm
more
asking
Lauren,
Dinah.
because it was like,
I'm telling Dinah, I don't think you're gonna need it. Give me 1 second. He's gonna reach out and
One.
very. I swear to God, Sammy. He's gonna not aggressively, very gently take your hand, and then very forcefully pull you into almost as big a hug as he gave Ava.
Ileana is gonna go stiff as a board.
He's gonna let go for a second and look down at you and
He's
say,
there. So is Ravaril.
"Yes." He's going to, before he lets go, he's going to whisper in your ear your true name. And he's going to back off. And he's going to look you in the eye and say, "I was there day of birth. Your uncle
Oh.
is Tomia Furflight. He is best friend. Long has it been. And you're going to see him tear up just a little bit. You have contact? He alive?
He's alive. We've been sending messages to him through magical means so that he can't be tracked.
Technically, that's something we missed from the checklist. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was purposely it's self-preservation at this point that I try to leave that kind of information out. I'm surprised, honestly, above table that he didn't recognize me just because of my hair.
He only... Been a while.
It's been a while. 127 years.
I know Start Guild. He Start Guild.
What?
I take Guild because he no want Guild with new gift in the world.
Aww.
You reason he take different job. Protecting instead of what we do.
I'm just gonna put a hand slowly on Ileana's shoulder.
You feel that she's super tense right now.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. She's not like aggressive. She's not anything else. She's just tense.
Just rubbing the back of the shoulder.
I'm sorry, no recognize first time.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, I wasn't exactly trying to be found.
I hear rumor you gone. I very sad.
I left on purpose.
Only one reason. Your contract in basement. I want find. No handover, but find.
So you know of Ferris then? And his fate.
I do.
Just out of curiosity, since he thought you were dead, are we sure about Ferris?
Are you saying this in game?
Yes.
That's what I've been trying to find out.
Okay.
If all of you finish, I owe Ileana 5-minute conversation.
I will nod to the group to say that it's okay if they're fine with it, but
Sony's just gonna back away really slowly to not make
you
any
just
noise.
want to get fucked by Takiri.
No, because this sounds like a very personal and very high intense conversation to have. So I'm just gonna bow out
TJ,
because
I
it
swear
looks
to
like...
God, if you make this motherfucker like one of my godparents, I swear to God.
Hey, Alex, how you doing?
Wait,
Go ahead.
if he becomes your godfather, doesn't that make Ava your god sister or something?
I guess by extension, in a weird roundabout way.
At the sound of Raz's voice on that last statement, Rav started to walk towards the door. Not a word, not a excited gesture, just starts walking.
Yep.
Go pace with him and ask him, you wanted to say something? We could take it outside. Over a drink?
I always want to say something. Not now.
Okay.
And he's just leaving.
She'll leave as well.
I'm just gonna stand there for a second and look at Ileana. Just be like, "You're not gonna hit him, are you?"
Depends on what he has to say.
And I'll just she's lightening up a little bit, just basically like you could read on her face that she's more joking to try and make herself feel better.
Everybody, dinner almost ready.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll be all right.
I know. I'll leave.
Ava, Sony?
Emily,
Sony's gone.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
bounce.
Sony
Okay.
fucked.
Tony ran out
Everyone
the door.
ducked.
He's
Oh,
like,
I get to leave?
Hey, it was
was
a
like,
personal.
"Ooh,
It was
Takiri,
a personal.
let's go."
It was a personal topic for a sensitive situation. I am not in the coordination to be there at that right current situation. So I am going to take my leave before I make things more awkward. Okay, thank you so much. Sorry for being polite. Ha!
Tob, you
Ava?
are fine. We're just messing with you, dude.
I know. I am. Yes.
I am. Yes.
Ava, what do you do?
She's walking out.
As all of you leave and the door closes, he's going to look at Ileana dead in the face, and he's going to shake his head. I there. I'm very sorry.
You were there for what?
He not dead.
What?
I there. Not dead. Just escaped. I gave passage out and way of hiding. Not seen since. And he's going to put his head down and he's going to say, I can't. I'm sorry.
You can't what?
Apologize more. Wish I told sooner.
Again, I wasn't trying to make myself known. I've been covering my crust ever since I got here.
Only two people know. Me, you. Guild, don't know. Parents, don't know. Me, you.
Know that he's still alive. Not even Uncle Tomia.
No can find.
Where did you grant him passage to?
Out
Out where?
of Enbez. From there, don't know. Best decision, away from problem.
I've spent 100 years blaming myself.
This is why no can apologize more. You find? Please. Make safe. Bring back. Me, uncle, him. Together safe. My wish.
I just want those fuckers out of my home.
We help. Many problem ahead. But we do.
Do you know anyone who has scrying abilities?
He's gonna point to a ring. He's gonna say, no can scry. That is my gift to him.
I'm not asking that you do it.
No. Cannot scry him.
You gave him an anti-scrying.
I no find, nobody find. He one wish. Safe life you.
Did he ever give you an inclination of where he would go? Did he ever talk about where he would go if he was out?
Uncle tell me many times. They talk human world. Curiosity.
He's probably still in the capital. Maybe he made his way to the portal.
Maybe. No idea. Uncle know better than me.
Well, Tomia more than likely won't be able to leave Enbez anytime soon. Not while Casimir's in charge there.
No have to leave. Give information. For now, rest, take in, future we handle.
Right.
Nobody in group no alive. Only two. Easier contain only two.
Respectfully, you drop this bomb on me, and you expect me to not share this with my team so that they can help me.
Team trust. Others no trust. Keep team safe. No inform. Someone find team in danger.
If someone finds Ferris, my team is in danger.
Someone find out.
Who is still hunting him?
Not hunt him.
Casimir?
Hunt family. Not hunt. Control. Loose end. Hunt.
Casimir. And possibly Morpher. My father never was particularly kind.
Father problem. Not biggest.
No.
We get Tomir out. He come here. We together. Best
I
bet.
can see. I can, like I said, Dinah and I have been talking with him magically. Because I was afraid, even though they have technology there, I was afraid that that could be tracked.
Smart.
I will see if Dinah can reach out to him again. Maybe direct him this way. If he can get out.
No timeline. When ready. Maybe now, maybe month, maybe year. Don't matter. Take time. You ready? I ready.
Do you know about Casimir's strength? Do you know anything about what's going on there?
Council watching Tengais, not Casimir.
Because he's small comparatively to...
That biggest problem.
Was
One-
there...
One light side. Once.
there
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, is there a word that you guys used? A code or
Use
something so that he knows... He knows that I'm with the guild. That he knows that this is a safe space.
Tell him you with guild.
There's no secret word that you guys had.
No, tell him no history. Tell him with guild.
Okay.
Remember, once part of guild, always part of guild. Enbez no watch by council. Watch by Tomir. Uncle very skilled.
He's fighting a battle line.
Not by himself. Good allies.
Like who? Other than you? Other than the guild?
Friends inside. He have group spread through Enbez. Not alone, but very strong in here. No give up. He's gonna put his hand on your head. Go. Rest. Want no more? Come tomorrow. No need. And he's gonna pat your head and just kind of stand up.
I bow as tradition to my family, and I will exit.
Okay. Now, question to everybody.
Uncle Razorov.
Do you guys go to dinner or go to bed?
Dinner.
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 Any specific conversations besides the internal conversations of Sony and Takiri that I know the eyes will be trading?
Oh, boy.
It's all dirty talk coming from that mind link.
Oh, not even mind link, just like the looks they'd be giving each other that will inevitably lead to Sony leaving dinner.
Is
We're not
she,
sisters or anything.
is she a Kalishtar also?
Yes.
Oh yeah, they're definitely dirty talking through mine.
Ew, what?
Yes,
Come on,
Ava.
guys. We wouldn't do that during dinner. Come on, we're mature.
Oh,
Bruh.
yeah, okay.
Um,
I'm sorry, and I'm LeBron James. Not possible there, buddy.
Go ahead, Zenny.
Ava would have gone to the roof.
Okay. Just kind of chilling by yourself?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask, any conversations or just dinner and rest?
I would actually go to the medical ward or see how Michael was doing and check in with the guy at the desk there with the whole creative wound closure that I never did before we left.
This was the
Kermit the Frog sounding guy?
You're gonna get there and he's gonna be leaving. Oh, hello. Okay, you're back?
Yeah. Didn't have time to check in with you that morning. We just kind of headed out.
Good. Um, ours are done for now.
Figured.
The guy you brought in was, he's okay.
Okay.
Should be shipshape in the morning.
Great. Is it alright if I come and chat with you in the morning and,
Sure.
see if, I can learn from you?
Sure. No problem.
I appreciate it.
He's gonna give you a smile and then walk out.
You will return to dinner.
Okay.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows?
Anyone else? Anything in particular?
Side
The lovers, the dreamers.
and me. Someday we'll find it.
God damn
The
it.
rainbow connection.
If there's nothing in particular you guys are gonna talk about or do,
I would want to do something.
go ahead.
I would probably eat quickly and then head out towards the shooting range.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So you will go out to the shooting range out front.
Yeah. Is anybody there?
At this point, most of the guild is inside eating.
Okay. I'm going to start Eldritch blasting the hell out of the targets.
Okay. Sounds good. Roll me like 3 attack rolls.
What's my plus bonus? A 7, so a 14, a natural 20,
Oh shit.
and a 16.
You hit every shot you take.
Yeah. And I'm just picturing the Wicked One every
Okay.
time. Just bam, bam, bam.
So most of the time you're hitting the targets. Not dead center. You do get one that's just like it flies off and poof, hits dead center. And you'll notice these targets, although you've seen people mostly like shooting physical bolts, arrows, bullets, whatever. Not many people have shot magic that you saw. It definitely takes a bigger chunk out of the target. And as you stop for a second to like take a breath and like center yourself, you see these targets start to slowly regenerate. Slowly.
Oh, good. So I don't feel as bad.
No. The bullets and everything that were hitting before, the recovery on those is so small that no one would ever see it. But because you put a fucking hole in it, you see it start to close.
Yeah. Oh, that's...
At some point, you probably heard a squeak. My hiding spot on the roof. Is
Yup.
Oh boy.
No, he wouldn't have. He is
In the zone.
in the
The
zone,
danger zone.
and he is just hurling these things. Like, if you were to look down, it is aggressive. He is throwing these things like
Yes.
he's hucking like a discus.
I would
He's just-
assume, given what you guys have been through during the day, Ava hearing all of these shots and magical penetrating, Ava would know. Yes. Oh no, I said what I said. Ava would know that something's different and be able to like look around and see Max standing on the ground.
As she looks, she would notice he is grunting like it's a tennis match. And with passing Eldritch Blast that he releases, there's just a little bit of black coming out from the green magic.
I was about to ask. Roll me an Arcana check.
Yeah. Cool. That's a natural 1.
Oh.
Not just a little
oh.
black.
No. Like, I actually, you know what? I'm going to spend a spell slot because Max is so overwhelmed with what just transpired that okay, it's just the first level. That Max will stop for a second. He will drop to his knees and he will scream just into the ether. And as he does that, black tentacles are going to reach up from the ground around him and lash out within a 10-foot radius of him at everything that's around him.
Is that Arms of Hadar?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, now take those tentacles. Not the range at width they're hitting, but the size of them. They're girthy. Like they are
I've seen that anime.
they are thicker and hitting with a little more veracity. I know the things I'm saying. And just around Max in general, there will be a black spiral. Just around. Black mist, not engulfing, but almost shadowing around him.
And he will drop to his hands now that he's also on his knees. So he's literally on all fours, panting at the ground.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw. Getting a lot of these tonight.
New check marker.
All right.
Wisdom. That is a 17.
Okay. You know for a fact what is happening to you. You're aware of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the more you release, the more your mind is starting to become clouded. But you are strong enough mentally that it doesn't consume you. You're able to keep it in check. As much as it's releasing, as much as you're letting it release, it doesn't consume you. And after letting out the anger and the anxiety and everything that came to you, you're able to keep yourself mentally in check. Roll me another Arcana check.
While he's rolling, Ava would have made her way down to go and check on him.
17.
Okay. So as you walk up, Ava, the dark magic that had been engulfing around Max is slowly starting to come inwards. And it doesn't fully disappear, but by the time you get to him, the tentacles disappear, and it's not as massive. It's just kind of it's staying around the radius that is Max.
Okay.
The radius of Max. It's surrounding him. It's coming back. It's slowly starting to die out, but it's very apparent.
Max?
Yes.
What's happening?
Stress.
I see that.
As you stand with him, it finally starts to dissipate enough that you see it not disappear, but kind of rescind back into Max. And as it finally slowly fades, before you stands just Max, with one single difference. Right under his left eye, almost as if it's like, what's it called? What the fuck the makeup is you put under your eye? What was it? What's it called?
Eyeliner?
Yeah, eyeliner. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. Almost as if there's just like a little piece of it left. There's a little block under Max's eye.
Okay.
And I mean, it's not. It's something if you were standing 10 feet away, you wouldn't notice it. But standing up close, you notice it's right there.
I will offer Max my hand to help stand.
He will kind of shudder when you reach towards him, and just kind of, still on his hands and knees, kind of just crawl just like a small bit away. Just don't touch me right now.
Yeah.
And with that, Max will turn invisible. And you'll just hear him get up and run.
Fair. Where do you run?
Probably to his room.
You will get to the room that you had last time. And you will see a sign on the wall next to it guiding you to a different room. Because you're all being given different rooms than last time because the ones you had were taken. Those of you guys at dinner would be greeted by someone who would come and kind of give you instruction. And for anyone not there, the people at dinner would be told, hey, let them know this is where to go. Same floor, just down the hall. And as you get to the room that you're assigned, it's just about the same. No differences, just a different location. By yourself. You are free to do whatever in solitude.
The door will open itself, close itself, and lock.
Okay. Now, I'm going to take a guess that Ileana and Ava will not sleep tonight. Or will at least be up for most of the night. Sony will be busy all night.
At least the first.
Yeah.
At some point, I would try to find Dinah.
Dinah would be in the room that you were given. Because you guys bunked last time. And basically, they only gave out 2 rooms. One for Max and one for you two. Because Sony doesn't need a room. And neither does Ava.
Yeah. So I would eventually make it back to my room.
Dinah, would you be in the room?
Yeah, probably.
So you would have gone back. Okay.
As soon as I open and close the door, Lauren, you will notice that Ileana normally has a very like olivey kind of complexion. Very, rustic woodsy. That's kind of like her kind of overall appearance, being a wood elf. She looks paler than you've ever seen her. There is almost like you don't even really need to make an insight. She's not trying to hide it at this point. It is a very distinct conflict happening on her face.
There's guilt there. There's happiness. There's all of these things kind of fighting almost for control over her features. But the biggest part is you could just tell she's just shell shocked. Coming in, she will remove her scarf and her adornments as such, and will look at you.
Friendly message, or do we
I-
have a death threat?
I need to ask you a favor to get in contact with my uncle.
Friendly message it is.
I don't
Take your
even know the words to use right now. I just read your message, Andrew. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's a heavy episode.
Mhm.
Breathe through it. It's okay.
Have you ever been in a position where you believed something so strongly for most of your life to find out that it was for naught?
More or less. Though I'm sure time is very different between the both of us.
This is something I've been thinking about for over easily 100 years.
Not as long, but most of my life, for sure.
But Razaroth knows my uncle. My uncle has apparently been dealing with everything with Casimir and Enbez by himself. With help from other individuals like him, but would
he's
you
not
be
by-
able... Huh?
So he's not by himself.
It's not that I don't trust Razaroth. I just don't know how... My uncle's an older man now. I don't know. I would never doubt his ability, but at the same time, I can't help but worry.
War is for the young. What I hear.
Would you be able to send a message to him, letting him know that we are at the guild? He'll know what that means according to what Razaroth has said.
You wish for me to say that exactly?
Yes. That we're at the guild. Where is a place that we can meet?
Right. That's it?
You can flavor it however you want, but the message still needs to be that we are part of the guild.
And to
If
meet.
you ask for clarification, then you could say the one that you started, because apparently he started all of this.
Huh.
And that we need to meet.
Okay.
And when and how soon can he meet?
Okay. I will fix myself.
Thank you, Dinah.
Thank me if I don't botch it. I will send a message. Fireflies at the guild. Is there a place and time you can meet? She wants to talk. Hope you're
No.
keeping well. Let me know.
Okay.
Peace.
Gotta get the final word in there.
You're just called a jester. Just like peace.
Are you pooping?
Um,
Donuts.
after a little while, you will receive a message back. And the first 5 to 10 seconds of the message is just very heavy breathing. Not that way, you perverts.
No, it's just so funny because, like, have you ever above table for like 2 seconds? Have you ever spoken to someone who breathes super heavy on the phone?
And it's just like this the whole time. And I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god, when is it gonna stop? Why are you breathing this loudly into the phone?
This is more along the
You
lines
don't
of...
have to call me out so hard. Damn.
Not you. I work as
Oh.
a receptionist, and there's a person who calls all the time from another facility.
Who talks like this into the phone and breathes really loud.
I was thinking it was something along the lines of I just ran up a flight of stairs and I'm trying to pretend not to die.
It's
I mean,
more
I've done that a
of...
few times. Anyway.
This
I
is
took-
more of tension and worry.
I choked on my own spit on the phone. Does that count?
Yes.
Yes.
After the breathing, it will be... I'll be in touch. And that's all you get.
No. Oh no, he doesn't sound happy. Oh no.
It's almost like you were told not to tell him you knew he started it.
What?
He specifically said don't mention the history.
Well, I didn't mention I said it to Dinah.
And
But-
she said it.
No, she
Wait.
didn't. She didn't say.
No, she
She just said
the guild.
we're out the
that's
guild.
it.
She said the guild, the one apparently you started.
She
No, I
didn't.
didn't.
You-
No.
I'm gonna go
I
back.
said-
I'm pretty sure she said it.
Yeah, she didn't say that.
Fireflies at the guild. She wants to know when to meet, place and time. She said, I hope you're keeping well. We'll be in touch. Peace.
I'm gonna go back and rewatch it because I'm pretty sure you did. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's fine. The reaction is the same, but
Yeah.
regardless.
Otherwise, you're out 5 words, and the last 5 words did not go through.
I'll make sure.
Yeah.
Either way. So you're just told we'll be in touch.
Okay.
I'm assuming you relay that to Ileana.
He said he'll be in touch, but he seemed very tense and ill at ease when he said it.
There's
Also,
a lot
you
of
might-
moving.
You might want to get like his lungs checked. Does he have a history of like smoking or something? Like usually, like
It's been 100 years. He might have taken it up. I honestly, I don't know. It's not something that isn't unusual for my people to partake in.
It's not unusual to.
I mean, we live off the land, so the earth produces an herb that
yeah.
induces more of a shamanistic state for clerics and such to be able to use to trance and talk to their gods.
I'm not unfamiliar nor judging. I'm just saying, breathing heavy. So I'm just saying, you don't have to explain yourself. You're good. No need.
Never have I wanted to have any magical ability to be able to just not ask you consistently for that, but given the nature of everything, it's not safe for us to use technology right now, not for this.
That's why I barely use my phone. Far too easy for it.
I just use it for shits and gigs at this point because everybody else has one, but
Yeah, I watched a documentary where like somebody got their identity stolen and everything, and like
This episode brought to you by NordVPN.
it's really great actually.
All right.
Sorry to interrupt.
Just
No, you're good.
thank you.
I promise to help.
And
that
with
goes
that,
both ways. Yep, that's it.
will anyone else be doing anything of note before going to bed?
80s porn music plays from Sony into Kiri's room.
I planned on it. Unless Sam says otherwise, he's getting late tonight.
It's a Sims woohoo sounds.
Actually, I would like to throw in another thing. Emo music playing from Ileana's room.
You don't get to decide that.
No.
See, because we all know what you're doing, you technically don't know what she's doing.
Mhm.
Knowing it was a heavy conversation to be held at. I think
Could have
it's
been a
gonna
good
play out.
conversation. You don't know that.
Yeah, that's fair.
We could have been painting each other's nails. Like, come on.
To be fair, that actually wasn't a bad conversation. That was probably some of the best news she's heard in like a week.
Oh boy.
I mean, yeah, considering what was his name? I kept calling him Cunty.
Katsu.
Kati. Knew it was something like that. Kati had told me the worst news that I could have heard. So, yeah. Oh shit! I just realized.
Another revelation.
Oh no!
All right.
Another person might notice me.
So, with that, you all can hit long rest,
Ooh.
and
Finally.
Oh wait, is it happening? Is it happening?
you all get to level 6.
Ooh, yes.
You finally completed the quest. A lot happened. You finally reached the check mark.
Oh my god! Oh my god, it's happened!
That's exactly what Sony sounded like with Takiri.
The first night.
Those were exactly the noises coming through the hallway.
Oh, fuck you!
I love you.
Damn it. I fell for that one.
So you guys can take your level, whatever it be, in whether you're subclassing, multiclassing, continuing one of the classes you already have, whatever it might be. Take the time, and next week you can tell the stream what you did.
I will say Max is sleeping under his bed.
Under his bed. Okay.
He took
Ileana
the
is barely sleeping, so we'll see how that works.
He
It
took-
was not sleeping at all.
He took the pillow, he took the blanket, and he went under. I'm assuming this is like college dorm style beds, like with the frames and whatnot.
Yeah.
So he is literally just like under.
Okay. So I need to know, Ava, you're not going to sleep at all whatsoever.
Nope.
So instead of hitting long rest, you're gonna hit a point of exhaustion. Okay.
Wow, why is
That
this?
actually takes out something else I was gonna do for you, but okay. If you're not gonna sleep, then you don't get that. And with that, we're going to. Okay. With that, we'll end tonight's session on that heavy hand. And we will start the voting for who gets the inspiration for next time. So let's start with Romeo himself. Sony. Get close to your mic.
It is as close as it was. I would like test. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to present the honors of getting to my inspiration to Ileana for receiving good news about her father.
Not her
It's not
father.
about my father.
It's her cousin.
Pay
Ferris
attention.
is my cousin.
I'm just gonna have to cross that out in my notes real quick then.
Couldn't be in your notes because you don't know about it.
Max.
Also Ileana.
4.
Because she got heavy shit going on.
Ileana.
gonna give it to. Oh fuck! I'm torn for a few different reasons. Like Max had this big, huge
Blow up.
character moment, but then Ava also had a big, huge character moment by like going to comfort him, which is the first time I've seen Ava do that this whole campaign. I'm gonna give it to Ava. I'm gonna give it to Ava because, yeah, because like not for nothing, like I think it not that Ava doesn't care. I don't get that at all. It's more that this is the first time I've actively seen her be like, okay, I'm gonna interfere and make sure that my teammate's okay. Like, yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
it's going her. And besides, we're like weird god sisters now, so.
Ava, where's your vote going?
I'd say Max
Because?
because
Okay. Because of the wonderful things he does. Dinah.
Uh,
I don't remember
I am
what.
also torn between Ava and Max. And Andrew, I'm sorry. Fuck.
No, you were right. You were right. Way to pull a Sam.
I'm using a
Welcome
lot
to the
more-
club. Welcome to the club. Welcome to.
Hey. First time.
Go ahead.
That's how it always starts.
She just walks up to the club. Hi, Dinah, first time member. Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead.
I'm having an identity crisis.
Just as long as you don't pack your shit and leave the state.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
How's that for a 1? I'll just say, Ava, why not? Why not?
Ava.
Yeah,
Because, why not?
just us.
Just because.
Yeah.
Which leaves us at a tie with 2 votes for Ava and 2 votes for Ileana. As always, I'm going to refer to the D&D coin.
Chat?
Chat has not said a word.
Fucking hell, chat.
The last person to say something besides you was Josh at the very beginning.
Hey, Josh, you're probably not watching still.
Heads will go to Ava. Tails will go to Ileana. It is tails. So the vote goes to Ileana. So yeah, Ileana, you get the inspiration for next time. And yeah. All right. Good session, everybody. We will see you guys next week.
Peace out, home slices.
Right.